Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are hyped for game or for day 2 of the Eagle Strike 9 tournament. We have some amazing games ahead of us after an amazing day number 1. I hope you had a blast yesterday, Grey Shot, my dear friend.
I did. There were some good games yesterday. We again excited to see what they lead up to. So for the semi finals and the finals today, and hopefully we get some really close matches like we did yesterday.
Yeah, I'm really hyped. Nico and Macros like the underdog story. Both never made it that far into the tournament in any tournament so far, so it's their first semifinals ever. Can the underdogs prevail? Or will the OGs, the masters, Reckley and Ray, Ray obviously always getting his win there, but you never know. And however, Reckley finally maybe getting into the semifinals. So far, he never got that far. He always got third place or fourth place, never quite into the finals. Maybe it will be the first time ever for him. I'm really, really hyped how this will play out. We will be kicking off things today with Ray against Macross. I will switch over to the draft in a second. But I'm really, really hyped. And I think we have some amazing best of fives ahead of us. So let's have a look at the draft.
All right. Yeah, and again, let's see.
Yeah.
If it's okay, Ovadi, I was just gonna say, I do want to give a shout out again to seeing this because I mentioned it yesterday. This is really well designed and so much better than how it originally was. I just always want to point that out.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
this.
we are just piggybacking off the work from other communities, right? That's originally for the Age of Empires 2 community, their draft system, or their captain mode, how it's called. However, you can put in your own icons, and then you can use the logic of the website to create your own drafts and bands. But yeah, I like it a lot. We had in the past, like, we tried to do our own, and it never looked that good, man. It was always so wonky, it was so complicated. Everyone made mistakes, referees were confused, players were confused, nobody really understood how things work, and now it's really straightforward, and it's looking great. Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
So, and it's so easy to set up, man. You just load up this thing, you can create your own draft system, upload the icons. You don't even need to download the icons, you just need to have a link of the icon, put it in, and then you have it. And then you can set up the logic how it should work. It's so easy going. Like, I created best of 3 and best of 5 drafts in less than half an hour. So, really, really easy. But let's have a look. Let's start with the bands as usual. Ray banned Italian CA, Coastals, Pershing, and Australia. So Macross can't use either of them. Macross looks like it got some or got scared after yesterday against Nub's Italian infantry with the L640 rush. So he banned that for deck. He banned Mac, Pershing, and Australian. So they're roughly aligning. I would say most meta commanders are banned, or battle groups rather. We don't have commanders nowadays, right? But I'm interested to see how this plays out. And I'm glad to see that Italian CA is not getting the most bans nowadays, even though we have seen yesterday how well they still work, especially in the hands of Reckley. I'm not sure if Ray will play that. He's a strong believer in Wehrmacht and USF gameplay. In the meantime, Ray picked Tunis, Crossing in the Woods, Famenville, and Macross picked Langres, Jebel Pass, and Beaches. And Macross is not eager to play on Crossing, and Ray is not eager to play on Twin Beaches. So, which map do you think we will see first?
I feel like Famenville is the favorite for always and ever. So that's my go-to. What do you think?
Well, I think Macross has map pick, and it would. I'm not sure which map is his favorite. I'm not. I don't think Langres, but maybe Jebel Pass might be smart. You want to throw curveballs against Ray, right? If you play straight up meta and standard, Ray's the guy who has probably the most games. He was the guy with a 140 win rate, or 1 games in a row.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
did not know that. Oh my.
Yeah, so I think you need to throw a curveball to bring Ray out of balance and win the game there. So maybe a wonky map pick with a wonky battle group pick might do the trick, but I'm not sure which map. Obviously, Faymanville and Tunis, the most played maps, really, really well liked, but I'm not sure if that's the right call against Ray. Alright. Let's have a look if the game is already up. It is. Let's join it, and while we are joining... Oh, I'm so hyped for this game. I am so hyped.
Alright. And of course it's one we never brought up. That's as luck should have it.
Yeah, I'm so hyped. Alright, I will switch scene once we load it in. And then we can have a blast over here. And it's time, ladies and gentlemen. First semifinals of day 2 of Eagle Strike number 9. We have the underdog Macross as Dag, as his favorite faction, doing his standard opener with Bike and Panzer Pioneer. What is Ray doing, my dear friend Greyshot?
Ray is bringing out not one, but has about to have 2 scouts on the field, backed up by machine gun.
Into the field.
So Ray still being a strong believer of the MG spam. I think it's, if there's one player in the whole community who is like the best with this strategy, it's Ray. Like he plays only this strategy. He's really like tryharding. He's never playing wonky things. He's always playing for the win.
HMG
So
team deploying.
Macross definitely having an uphill battle. He is getting now a 250, but keep in mind 30 kills were nerfed. So there is a chance now that Macross can pull it off. He is a huge fan of the Mortar HTs, and Mortar HTs due to the nerf of the 30 kills that one, or rework rather, are now really effective. So I'm really interested to see this. And we have the first engagement on the 5-pointer. Bike versus Scout, but Bike not eager to take the engagement and runs.
Engineers on the field.
Yeah, from my interest in this game is actually kind of going to Macross with how the dock is in a good way set up to counter an MG focus because of their fast-moving vehicles in the half-track that could flank. But, of course, you always have to worry about the bazooka or something like that. So I'm curious to see what Ray does and what brings it out, because right now we don't have any of that. We just have a engineer as his 4th unit.
Yeah. Will be really interesting to see. Like, that's the biggest issue that deck has, right? Like, the bazooka squads, it really shuts down any light vehicle play in the early game. And then you could get choked off the map by the MGs. But,
Yeah.
like I said, Mortar actually got a buff, or were buffed long time ago, and MGs are not that broken anymore. So I'm really interested to see how this plays out. In the meantime, Ray putting down the casual anti-bike mine on the fuel, but slightly off the fuel. So
Bazooka squad reporting in.
if Macross decides to keep the fuel by just clicking on it, the bike will take the standard path and will hit the mine. Awesome to see. Map control so far looking decent for both players. Actually, it's even.
Yeah, and again, the one thing that I would say, please, Ovadi, correct me if I'm wrong, the scout units that Ray has is the right next to the motorcycle team, the fastest capture units, and because he has 2, that should allow him to take a little more territory.
But it's something I don't know. With the cap rates, man, I'm a strong believer that every squad should have the same capture rate, but then it would render some units useless. So
Deploying engineers
those
now.
numbers make no sense to me, Kiepa.
What I do like is the number of mines Ray is placing down. Again, I am a strong believer in mines, so it's well done.
As everyone should. Mines are so
Yes.
important. Especially against the 250 build. Like, Macross tries to be aggressive. He has the Fly Macaron kind of out. Is
it's
getting on
done.
the Assault Grenadier. Mines are the best way to counter it. So Macross has to be like super careful. And keep in mind, Dak has the most expensive sweeper with 45 ammo. Which means Macross might not be willing to get an early sweeper. Therefore, the mines will be even more effective.
Oh, fair point. Ray is going with the Infantry Sports Center, so that's the special U.S. base that he is upgrading to.
OMG a little bit.
Alright,
out of
there we go.
position. Zook squads will be pushed off by the Assault Grenadier. Macross has a decent first engagement, but loses the 250. MG is pushed off, Zook squad is pushed off. Not sure who will win this engagement. Bike is has veteran 3-1, so Tracer rounds are kicking
Defend
in.
our victory point. We're losing it.
And nice first envelopment there from
Infantry support
Macross.
research
He was
completed,
able
and a
to
captain
push
has
off
been assigned to you.
Ray completely from the map. However, he lost the
Enemy
250 and
activity
that's
near our
a
munitions
huge
point.
loss.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing what Ray was doing. Ray was collecting all
Victory
of
point is under attack.
his men
We
in
must
middle.
act.
So as soon as that collapsed, there he literally has nothing left, and now Macross is quickly grabbing everything.
A
He's not
victory
trying.
point
Oh,
has
but
fallen
that's the
into enemy
mine. If
control.
he runs, he will hit this mine. Oh, that will be awful. Cutoff will be denied. Nice smoke there. Oh, Macro, but he thrown it like that the captain can walk into the smoke and deny the decap, which is obviously not ideal.
The enemy have taken territory from
However,
us.
Macross
Yeah.
will get the decap on the field. We have the first half track from Ray on the field. Really, really good pacing. Macross already taking Mac Company though, which means
The enemy is stealing our
and
munitions
bike
point.
hit the anti-bike mine. And now it's looking really, really grim for Macross deck, losing all their combined arms. Provider with the bike and the 250, that's looking really, really awful. Now we have a panic call in, if you want to call it like that. We have the 250 with the Panzerjäger on the field. We have tier 2 up, so maybe we are going to see some 8-rad action. 250 though getting used as a heal, and we're getting a Mortar HT first. Mortar HT, obviously a great counter against MGs, but there's only one MG on the field. And Macross has one big issue. He is really does not have many infantry squads on the field. And this will be a problem. Look at the army from Ray.
No, Ray just has so many men. Again, they're not the strongest. They're not riflemen. They're not, SF commandos or, any seriously elite unit. But what they lack in maybe their durability, they make up for it in numbers.
Yeah, we have the
So-
first Mortar HT out, and Macross went for his
Heavy machine
favorite
gun has
battle
been
group,
requisitioned.
Panzerjäger. Come on. He is a
Right?
magician
I
with
mean-
the Panzerjägers, with Frags. He's really, really really good with that. He gets the ambushes of more
Enemy movement
or
near a victory point.
insanely often, so I'm hyped to see that. Anti-first volley connects with the what gets forced back.
A victory point
Macross
is under enemy control now.
Not looking as bad as I thought it will be, even though he lost it to 50.
They captured a victory point.
Mortar HD, however, it's only one. He lost one more 250, therefore his his indirect fire is limited. But
Yeah. And right now that half track is getting repaired, so it will be back up to operational
enemy
status
movement
here
near our
quickly.
victory point.
And it looks like it's about to ambush the Panzer squad.
yeah, but the Panzerjägers are the masters of ambush. They don't like get ambushed by the half tracks. Half
Victory
track is
point
getting
now
some
under
beating
enemy
there.
control.
But yeah, Macross is going home, not taking this engagement. Macross, in the meantime, decided for his
HMG team deploy.
first LV, if you want to call it like that. He went for tier 2.5 and is getting out the Stück D. Stück D, amazing against MGs, amazing against bazooka squads. Has a lot of frontal armor. However, it's not that
Beginning
mobile
improvements to our infantry logistics.
and can be outflanked, especially on such a large map as we have on Road to Tunis. However, Ray not investing into a tier 3 or tier 4, he's getting advanced logistics first. which will give the Stück some breathing room. Heal now on the way from Macross. Macross playing a really, really smooth game. He had some hiccups earlier, but I think with the Stück he will be able to force off Ray.
Advanced logistics will reduce the cost of reinforcing our forces.
Yeah. We have the MG retreating with the Assault Grenadiers right behind it. The bottom point looks open to his Macross's forces. We do have some movement by Ray moving into the MG and the AA half track down, stopping the Assault Grens. Oh, they dropped smoke though. They can
One
still
of our
probably grab
munitions
that.
points is being neutralized.
Nicely done. And Stück has no counter at the moment on the field and will reign supreme there. Ray though, making the game tall, playing completely on the top side as well. Decaptured the field there, decapturing the ammo, decapturing the other ammo as well.
A victory point
You
is
just
under
can
attack.
see how
We must
strong
act.
Double Scout is. Second Zoo Squad on the way for Ray.
Yeah, and Panzer
One of our
Pioneer,
sectors
it's
is
gonna
now
be
in enemy hands.
close. I think they'll still make it out. Yeah, just in a bad spot with that MG. Oh, it's still going after that half track.
Well, if you're
not
not
able to
round, you
fire a
might
shot.
be able to hit it, but against Ray, that ain't easy.
Bazooka squad
Very
is
Ray
fair.
Macross
and
not
ready.
revealing with weapon group he went yet. No Shrek upgrade, no Teller mines, no S mines.
I will say, Macross going with another Assault Grenadier, not a bad choice, because they can use, again, that smoke grenade to outflank and get close to those MGs.
Yeah, sadly no 250
Beginning
for
research.
Assault Disembark. But still, it's
Alright.
not looking too bad. Two Zooks though. And now, pull down from the Stück. And look at the range. Stück knows
Yeah,
how
he
to
can
fire
focus.
those long volleys, how it looks like it.
Absolutely, and again, he can just keep firing long range at those bazooka teams, while the bazookas, if they do try to hit the Stug, is only really hitting that front armor, so not as effective as
Yeah, we
hitting from the
had
side or
that time
flank.
down on
Movement
the
near our
Stück, but
victory point.
ooh, Macross has to be careful. He probably needs to think to run. Oh, Macross
Ooh.
misplaced!
We
It
have taken our
didn't
victory
evacuate the Stück in time and loses this. This is a really, really play that backfired. He was mark targeted. He had plenty of time to react. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's really, really grim now. One of his important crutches is that. And Macross is now lost another infantry squad. I think a Panzer Pioneer got wiped on. Yeah. And Macross crossed another tower.
Oh! Ow! What's funny is in a lot of games you'll see like, oh, you know, the other team that won will have these insane like high kills, and of course like that's how victory was done. Ray won with a negative KD.
Macross what maybe didn't see the mark target. I don't know, but it was so greedy to stay there. I think once he was mark targeted, he should have fall back, because otherwise it's not really healthy.
Yeah. But I will say Macross did a pretty good job going toe-to-toe with Ray. At the very least, until, again, he got a little too aggressive, a little too greedy. This is only game one. This is a best of 5, correct?
Exactly.
So theoretically, we can have 4 more games ahead of us.
Yeah. But I think Macross' idea was correct there. He did really good job with that. He was able to hold the tide. It's just those, if your corner pieces die, Dak has a hard time coming back into the game. So I'm really interested to see how it will play out in game number 2. So we will be back in a couple of seconds.
For you as well.
Engines running.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now you can hear us. We had a huge lag spike there for no reason. At least I did. It should be working now or not.
Yeah, I am good.
Yeah, I'm not good, but we will see. We will see. Just relic thing, so it looks like it.
You're at 101, 102.
No, I'm not.
103, right?
I'm at 24 seconds with a freezed screen,
Scouts have
but I will
deployed
might
into
catch
the
up in
field.
a second.
Okay.
Time to call in some infantry, huh?
I'm at which minute are you?
114, 115, 116.
Okay. Can you pause?
If I pause, it does this. Does it pause for you too?
No, there's no pause for me. Which second are you?
Now I'm at 123, 124,
M29 Weasel, awaiting
125.
deployment.
Yeah, I will. Okay, let's rejoin. So we are synced
Yes.
up. Technical issues? Why is it a best of 5? Why not? Day 2s are always best of 5s. Yes,
Alright,
day
I'll
1
just
is
need
always
that.
best of 3. Day 2 is always best of 5.
Because also everyone, potentially, especially in the semifinals, we've narrowed it down to the best players. So you want to get more matches with the best of the best.
Exactly. Also, a larger set tends to favor the better player. Less one-trick pony strategies that
We have
one-trick
M29
players will
Weasels
work
ready
out.
to deploy.
But let's see. It's game number 2 after some technical hiccups, but you know, what would be a better place or Novartis stream without technical hiccups? We are back on road to Tudors. We have Macross playing USF with Spec Ops with Weasel by name, Weasel by nature. What is Ray doing, my dear friend? Gray shot.
Ray is deploying
Scout
not
squad
one,
is ready
not
and able.
2, but 3 pioneers.
Ah, good old 3 pioneer start. Something we don't see that often nowadays, even though I still think it's great, especially on such a large map. You get a lot of capping power, but also some decent fighting power.
Yeah, and then the 4th unit being called up is an MG42. So Ray's focus last game was really going heavy on MGs. Maybe that'll be the same strat this game.
Yeah. MG spam with very much
M29 Weasel,
meta
awaiting deployment.
flashbacks.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Jesus
And
Christ.
then go Terror and have them all invisible.
So Weasel obviously gives a lot of capping power to Macross. It has mobility and it actually has decent capping speed. Macross also has 2 scouts on the field, now getting a rifleman. He's playing OG USF, I would say. I'm really interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah. Well, again, going completely different to how Ray did last game. So, on the MG upgrades being done for the Weasel. So, it has no main weapon now, but in about 30 seconds, it will.
Yeah, it got forced off by the
Reports of
MG42,
enemy movement. You're
but
on
thank
victory
God
point.
Weasel have self-repair. It's not really fast, and you need to be out of combat and not on the move. But still, self-repair is
The
self-repair.
victory point is under enemy control now.
Yeah.
So, I'm really, really hyped to see how Weasel plays out. Ray won the race to the building.
Alright, is Ray saying out with an MG on the Weasel's
Oh,
back?
Ria-
Weasel may die here.
Oh, Weasel could die. Nope, gets away. Macross has no repairs, so Weasel has to rely on self-repair. It will take forever to be combat ready.
Right. Gives Ray a little bit of time to keep moving with his Pioneers. Riflemen are keeping that 1 Pioneer squad pinned down,
Rifleman
but an
squad
MG42 and a Grenadier squad are close behind, approaching.
MG42 now inside of the big building. Rifleman has to fall back. Weasel is self-repairing. Gren is pushing up. I think the Rifleman has to go home. Yeah, it gets suppressed and goes home. And Ray has such a good MG micro. Macross is not really able to find the footing in this game so far. Is being pushed off. No, we have the infamous Road to Tunis cut. We have an MG42 behind it. Grenadiers getting the decap, and I don't know
Supplies are cut off.
how
We have
Macross
holes in our
wants
front lines.
to break this cutoff.
We're losing a fuel point.
Yeah, right now
Infantry
we
support upgrades are
are
en
going
route.
straight to infantry support center. Okay.
Is dropping
Oh, but right now-
himself a mortar. Definitely needed.
The enemy have taken
Good
territory
counter to
from
that
us.
MG. Engineer squad, sorry, Pioneer squad that was going for the fuel gets pushed back, but MG42 goes up and hits that scout.
Mortar will help against the MG. Already getting barrage there. Cutoff can now be kept by the Weasel maybe. Grants are moving into a favorable position. Ray playing really unusual, I would say. At least from how players perceive to be the most optimal way to play Verbal. He is playing a really extended tier 1 MG, triple Grand, triple Pioneer. Is really old school. Nowadays people would say playing extended tier 1 is not the way to do it.
Oh,
But Ray
wait.
is
Infantry
done,
support center.
has a different
and ready.
opinion.
Commander, it's done.
Yeah, I would say it was interesting for me to see Grenadier being smoked, but I think he's trying to lure the Grenadier in out of his heavy cover to try to go for a Faust, and it did not work out for Ray, so he had to pull back the Grenadier. Actually, it looks like a lot of his army's pulling back right now.
Yeah, they're really low HP wise. Or Weasel will hit a mine. Or is it one of anti-Weasel mine there? Or is Scout going to cap
Resources
there?
cut off. We have territory isolated.
Ray's units are relatively low, except this one Grenadier in the back. Macross tries to decap the home 10-pointer, but got intercepted.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
And yeah, the USF mortar definitely being a godsend. They're helping against the MG42.
And the power of the Weasel getting you that early mortar, or MG, depending on what you need.
Yeah, Weasel
Movement near a victory point.
still an amazing 1v1 unit capping. It could function as a heal station. Or
Oh,
more
Taking our
resource
victory
cap.
point.
Oh, Weasel is dead.
Oh,
Now.
Just stopped short of the mine.
that unit is just, well, ladies and gentlemen, that person is, it's like, that man will die, it's just a matter of when, not if.
Yeah. Weasel will drive forward and hit the mine and die. Ray
That's a
still
10
not
fuel Ray
tanking,
lost.
and Weasel hits the mine.
Weasel-like
Well,
vehicle
the
is
one thing that
destroyed.
Ray is just so knowledgeable about the game, it's insane. And he knows he's never makes mistakes.
Defend our
That's the
victory
problem.
point. We're losing
If you
it.
want to beat him, you're also not allowed to make any mistakes. Like this, it's one of the most obvious bite spots, but you still
Victory point. Now under
rarely
enemy
sweep this
control.
area, and then things like this happen, right? Elvis always sweep the mine, or the ultralight sweep the mines, and then it's like you hate yourself because you know there's a mine.
Territory sector claimed by the
I mean,
enemy.
there's another mine right on the middle victory point as well that
Yeah.
Ray plays, so.
No sweeper from Macross, and he will hit the mine with the Pioneer. Nope.
Oh, he's gonna slowly, oh wait, no, he's not gonna build out to it.
Artillery batteries have smoke shells ready to provide
It's
cover.
like a tension from like a thriller. It's like, you know, like it's something bad's gonna happen, like the nail in the like a floorboard or something. You're just
Yeah.
waiting for someone to step on it.
Yeah. So 2-1 on the way from Ray. He had. I can't stress out how amazing this looks for him. He played in a really long tier 1. Got officer quarters. Got tier 2 out and still gets the first LV on the field. Micros is building the Greyhound. However, 2-1 will be out first.
And right now, Macross doesn't have a dedicated AT unit. Nor does he have, yeah, he doesn't have grenades, so he's not gonna be able to grenade it.
A victory point is under attack.
Yeah,
We
Flamer
must
Pioneer
act.
is pushing through the middle with Brand support close by, probably as a merge
Pushed
tool.
us off a sector.
Yep.
Reports
They'll
of
need to
enemy
quickly
movement
kill
near our
the
victory point.
Grenadier, bring down health as
MH
fast as
Greyhound
possible if they
deployed.
want to make sure he can't reinforce it.
Oh, Ray not
Oh,
merging.
never mind.
Unexpected. Oh,
Enemy
2 to
movement
1
near
is
a
like
victory point.
output of position. Ground is out for blood. Gren is moving up though, so 2 to 1 should survive.
Oh, he's gonna get Fausted.
He's chasing. He's but and yeah, slow saves
Defend
today
our
for the 2
victory
to
point.
1.
We're losing it.
Macros.
Another Grenadier, very
Drop the
close. The
pintle.
Greyhound retreating.
Yeah, ground is good prepared. We have a sweeper though, so the mine in the middle didn't explode. It got swept.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Yeah, I saw he. I knew what you were saying something, but he has got it right as he was like building right next to him. It's like, oh,
They've
I
captured
just.
a victory point.
But speaking of, I guess new units, stuff like that. We have the Flak 30
Sector's
making
been
its
overrun.
debut. So
It's theirs now.
we saw yesterday this thing just shred infantry and
Yeah.
hold territory very
Ooh,
well.
MG42
So
could get wiped by the Greyhound. Not really, because it's not the old school Greyhound. Or maybe all the main gunshots are connecting. MG42 steal would be huge. Captain Dad is in position. Scout is in position as well, but the Grenadier
Come
is
on!
close by. He gets the
movement
decrew.
near a
2 to
victory
1 is
point.
now out of position. MG gets captured. No ammo for Snare. Oh boy, that could be really off for the second. Flag will get decrewed. What the satchel? MG42 got decrewed. Ray's looking in shambles. What is happening?
Grenadier being shredded. He's trying to get to the MG, but he's not gonna have enough models. He's forced back, and
2 to 1. Oh,
The
he didn't
Americans
saw
are
that
grabbing a
MG is
flag.
decrewed. He gets the flag though. Smoke off.
The squad of SSF commandos has taken to the
SSF
field.
no other field. What an amazing push from
A victory point
Macros.
is under
He
attack.
found the
We must
gap,
act.
exploited it. Ray had not enough ammo in the bag for his snare. And suddenly it's looking really, really grim for Ray.
sorry, someone in the chat was like, USF known for negative KDs. This USF doesn't. 44-21.
Yes. Looking a mighty fine for Macros.
All right.
The enemy is
That
stealing our
said,
munitions point.
Ray still has 3 Grenadiers, 3
Defend our
Pioneers,
victory
and
point.
2
We're
wanted
losing
support.
it.
So he still has a good amount in the bank. Macros, though, pumping out SSF commandos.
Ray went for breakthrough
point
and
has
is
fallen
going
into
straight
enemy
for
control.
Tiger, but Tiger will take some time. Micros have plenty of time to prepare. And now with the steal of the
Squad
flag,
of SSF is awaiting deployment, Commander.
I don't think Macros will have map control problems. Such an expensive unit and such an amazing unit, so Macros
point is
will
being
be
seized by the enemy.
super happy.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
I was worried. I was worried about like, oh, Greyhound, because I was remembering previous was
Victory
was
point is under enemy
perfect.
control
Exactly what Macross needed.
Yeah.
And right now, Macross engaging on multiple Grenadiers and
3 hours
Pioneers
to
in
approach
mid.
those
Oh, he
command points.
made a misstep, got in the center building with the flamethrower unit, has to get out.
Oh, and now the 20mm flag, the perfect counter against it. 2-1. Oh, Macros will be so happy. That's definitely the one thing that he needs, and the ground is
Ammunition
just
point
roaming the
being
flanks,
neutralized.
putting pressure on Ray. Ray has no counter to it. He's getting no verbal. Macros does not have any proper AT. He has SSF, so some ATs on the field, but he does not have tier 2, so
Lost
no
control of the
improved
sector.
Zooks.
And so far, no grenades, so the rifleman cannot snare it. Well, Macross, again, also doing very well muni-wise, over 150 in the bank.
Yeah, he can start
So
thinking.
if he needs...
Like, it's bar, grenades, there are options, right? There are
Yeah.
no Panzer Grenadiers, so bars are definitely a good idea. MG42 only has 2 models. Flak could push it, and losing the MG42 for Ray would be catastrophic. Vilbel reveals
Alright,
himself.
so
AT gun in the queue now. Captain Dan is getting pushed home.
Boys will have grenades soon.
MG42.
Oh, made it. SF Commandos fired bazookas at Pioneers, not the Whirlwind. Now the Whirlwind can just focus on it.
But they should. Yeah, they lose some models, but I think they will be fine. AT gun will hit the field soon. Oh, Greyhound though might bite the dust.
Positioning grenades
Two-
to the front line.
2 centimeter. Flak is not in the nice position. Get some re-armor shots though in now.
Anti-tank
Oh
team
boy,
on the field.
one more shot. It went so well for Macros, and now everything is falling
Attack
apart.
gunner
Flak
has
will
been
be
killed.
get recaptured 2-1.
Wait.
Survives with a nick of health. AT gun hits the
Territory
field,
lost.
but it does not matter. Macros was too spread out, and it backfired.
Defend our
2-1
victory
survived.
point. We're
Flak is
losing it.
recaptured, and all the advantages that got built up went up in smoke.
Victory point.
All right.
Control.
Macross definitely took a counter blow, but he's not done yet. He's getting additional drops. That includes an AT gun. So I'll have 2 AT guns on the field. SF Commandos are now back, fully operational, leaving the base. Victory point wise, he still has a small lead. It's still neck and neck,
Lots of enemy
anyone's
movement
game.
near our victory point.
Yeah, interesting what Macros' decision is now. Is he has got fuel from the drop. He has double AT gun.
We've
He
lost the
just
scout
lost the
score.
scout.
They've captured a victory point.
He has obviously a lot of decent support weapons against him with the Flak and the MG, but he has a mortar with Veteran C1. He has 2 AT guns.
A victory point is
He
under attack.
might be thinking
We
about
must act.
taking up. He has the fuel. He didn't pick up the fuel in the base that he got from the drop. And SSF obviously
They
a
have taken our
great
victory point.
tool against the Grenadiers. We have 1 MP40 Gren, so which swept the mine the old school way. That means Macross should know which battle group Ray went.
Yeah.
And
Right now it looks like
Airburst doing a lot of damage against the Flak. Flak so far not performing insanely well for Ray. Fire grenade from the Grenadiers literally did nothing against the MG in the house.
wrong. It went to the wrong room. Went to the wrong room.
Second
There's no
Vilbowitz
one
is
there.
in the queue. I think
One of
Macross
our
has theirs
sectors
now.
is now in enemy hands.
I hope so. Yes, he has. So
He
double
does, he
Vilbowitz
does.
all in push. A brilliant option. Macross has 200
Enemy
fuel in the
activity
bank.
near our munitions point.
MG gets forced off though by the Flamer.
Our enemy has turned the tide.
Oh, Pioneers are getting a little too close.
SSF
Being
now the
shredded.
might get wiped.
is ready to go, Commander.
But it's a flavor drop. No, Grenadiers will flavor though. Combat efficiency plus 200%. Something like that.
Yeah.
A munitions point is being attacked.
All right. Still, pick's a pick. Oh, Grenadiers being upgraded with MP40s. At least one of them. Here we go. Flak in mid, hitting the scout unit, trying to defend.
Oh, Scout has to go
Oh,
home.
don't tell me he's going to
Yeah,
lose
Enemy
it.
movement near a victory point.
Yeah. Late retreat there from Macross. Mortar. Oh no, Macross should get the mortar home though because Grenadier grenades
The
are
victory
hand
point has
grenades.
fallen into enemy control.
All right.
Grenade out on the
Not
MG42. It
Not the
might.
captain! No!
Been reported killed
Oh,
in
not
action.
Captain Dan. It's falling apart.
Macross just losing unit after unit after doing so well.
Yeah. Oh no. Macross also bleeding a lot of manpower. He has 200
P-47
fuel in the
strafing
bank,
runs are
but
now
was
available.
not able
Commander,
to take up.
The enemy holds
Yes.
all victory points.
MG set up, but it's being hit by 2 Grenadiers and the Flak
Yeah, it
30.
has to go home. Macross went from having an amazing map control back to having no map control.
Yeah.
Knife throw!
Now he's. What? I was like, what?
He
What
threw
about
the
the
knife
Alright.
with the SSF!
Barracks, taking fire.
I was just like, all right. I was just like, wait, what? He's actually doing that? Okay, he's doing that. All right.
Someone is doing that.
territory.
And now I can
We
repeat my
must pull
favorite
this back.
line.
We're down.
My goal in
Territory out
Code
of
3
supply.
is one day
Cut us
killing a sniper with a knife throw.
Cool.
That would be
AT
hilarious.
Gun's trying to
Not even
hit that whirlwind again, just
Yeah.
not able to connect the shots.
We have a strafing run on the way. Will force off the flag.
B-47 ready to ruin Jerry's day. We're taking flag, Jerry!
But Wirbelwind is already in the field, so the planes won't survive for too long.
Commander.
I was just
we've
gonna
lost
say,
the
it's not like
sector.
Ray has 3 AA units.
Yeah, Ogren Rifleman might have an unpleasant retreat. Second Wirbel is on the field. Rifleman might bite the dust. Ah,
Commander,
he's
hold that
running.
up.
One model
We're down to
remains.
250 points.
But Ray will do the reclaim style and will go inside of the base.
We've lost the threat of light.
Yeah, yes. He now sees the attack. You could kill it.
Commander.
Buildings take, I think, more damage while being set up or being built. And Marcus. He collapsed. He was so close to greatness.
He definitely put Ray in a bind. It
Yeah.
was good. It's just it was like that after that he started losing units left and right. It's like you can't have to keep your army alive, even the weaker ones, because they can help cap.
Yeah. Oh. He had such an
But,
amazing push where he stole the flak. But one mispositioned flak was gone, Greyhound was gone, and then everything was falling apart.
Yep. No, totally agree.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with game number 3 in a sec. Can Macross make a reverse sweep? Or we'll show Ray why we call him the GOAT, why he is the best player in the community. See with me in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Game number 3 is upon us. Why do I have a black screen? That looks really not sexy. Hello? Screaming
I'm still
into
here,
the-
don't worry.
No, it's back. Freaking... Alright, it's game number 3 between Ray and Macross. We are on Famine Will Approach, the OG map. The map that you either love it or you hate it. I don't want to say it's as controversial as it used to be.
Scout squad is ready. Enable.
But we have Ray as USF doing his favorite thing. We have Macross as the DAG doing his favorite thing. What do you think will happen, my dear friend Grey Shot?
Well, hopefully Macross learns from his previous engagement, because if he doesn't, it'll be 3-0 and he'll be done. So, again, it's do or die for Macross, while Ray can...
HMG team
Honestly,
deploy.
he's probably thinking, you know, I can just keep doing what I've been doing.
Yeah? And why not? Never change a running system.
Yeah. And I say that because, again, we have the 30 cal on the field. We have an engineer about to come out, so it's the exact same strat he used to kill Macross before.
Yeah, but Macross did not poorly against this. He was doing really, really well. It was just poor micro decisions
on the
this
field.
custom game. But his macro game plan was working really, really well. Stug D was doing a lot of damage. Assault Grenadiers were finding gaps. Mortar HG was doing a lot of damage as well. He was just a little bit lackluster on the micro end of things. So definitely don't count him out yet. However, making it free, being 2-0 behind, losing the next game would kick him out or kick him down to the 3rd place. So the pressure is on, and keep in mind, it's the first semi-finals for Mr. Macross, so don't count out the nerves.
I like Macross' engagement there with the F-track, putting some shots on the MG, forcing it to put itself down, delaying the advance while his vehicles and infantry can grab
Bazooka
territory on the
squad
flanks.
reporting in.
Yeah, Bazooka Squad is on the field. So, obviously Fameable favors Ray's strategy. It's a smaller map than Road to Tuners. Therefore, it's easier to cover approaches, but keep in mind there are a lot of side blockers, a lot of shot blockers. So, even though it's small, there still should be gaps where you can approach those MGs.
Alright. The one thing I'll say about, Ray's tactic is his grouping of units, because he has to keep, like, the MG guarded by the bazooka, right? He there's, otherwise you'll see what's going on the right side of the map, where the half-track is just overwhelming the scout unit, forcing it back to base.
Yeah. So Macross
Enemy
is
forces
capturing
are
the
converging on a
top
fuel
side,
point.
getting the home fuel point from Ray, which will give him a slight edge. Ray, doing his slow build up Zook spot, will catch the
Heavy
250 though.
machine gun has been
Will it get the
requisitioned.
shot off? Yes, but 250 will get away in time.
Yeah, honestly, actually, it's funny, both 30 cals are going after that Panzer Pioneer.
They pushed us on
Ray
the
does
sector.
not like the fuel being decapped. It will make that Panzer Pioneer pay.
Yeah, but Panzer Pioneer should make it home safely. We have the assault grenadier now out, and 250 will hit the mine. Nope. Either Macross knows, he saw the engineer here, and he knows, or he learned his lesson probably from game 1, so he was expecting this mine. Or it was just a coincidence, but you know, if players do skilled things, even by accident, we call them skill.
Someone could be like, oh, but Macross, he could, you know, it's like the whole mine situation. There were multiple times where he was right next to one of
Infantry
Ray's
support
mines in the last
research
2
underway.
games, like literally a foot, just chill. Oh, assault grenadiers though coming on in against the engineers. Oh, no MGs in this sector. Both of them are on the right. Those assault grens should be able to just push
Coming
up.
forward. Oh, look at the damage spike against those pioneers. They are
Fuel point is being
gone.
lost. We've lost our frontline engineers.
Wonderful kill right there. Assault grenadiers push back the bazooka team.
Enemy
Immediately
activity
getting
near our
replaced.
munitions point.
Macross looking well. Looking fine, rather. He has a sweeper and finds the mine. He was expecting... Yeah, that was a micro move that he did there. That was intentional. And then walking over with the sweeper. He saw the engineer and reacted correctly. That's really, really good game knowledge and game sense. He learned his lessons, as some would say.
Assault Grenadiers drop smoke to render that 30 cal useless while it's fired at the Assault Grenadier while it's taking the Muni. Fuel's been taken by the half-track and the motorcycle team grabbing more Muni. I do like Macross putting mines himself. I don't think we've seen him play some mines, unless I missed it, but good to see him play some mines.
By the way, look at the KD, 9-1 in favor of Macross. So Macross, and the one thing that Dag loves is using little to no manpower, because then you get a smooth tacking ride.
Yeah. What's interesting is those Assault Grenadiers look like in a prime position to throw grenades, potentially.
Yeah, they're waiting.
Or at least sneak up on them.
250 gets away. We have a half-track in the wave 4. Ray Macross is getting the Stuck to tier, or is unlocking it rather, is getting tier 2.5. And he has double fuel income, so Stuck will be out soonish.
Half-track deploying. Our territory is cut off from supply. Reconnect with
Scout hits the mine, only one model
lost. Only one model down. Not actually really awful for Macross. He calls in the Panzerjäger now on the 250. He has 250s out now. Does he have... Nope, he does not have combat half-tracks. He's now using the half-track for healing. Overall, not looking too shabby.
No, not at all. I will say, victory point-wise, Macross is on the back foot already by about 50 points. Ray has done a pretty good job at locking those points down.
Yeah, Stuck is on the way now for Macross, and like I said, Stuck is great against Zooks and MGs.
Alright, scout units being burned on the retreat. With the another half-track behind, I wonder if he's trying to... Yeah, they're... With both half-tracks, they're pressuring...
Macross will be a little too greedy there. Yeah, one Zook squad gets forced off, the other one will get some shots in. Half-track might go down. Nah, should cut or get around the corner in time. We have Stuck now on the field.
Captured a victory point.
We have the Stuck Dino on the field.
So we'll have a good anti-infantry unit. Theoretically, although we saw before, have decent front armor.
Well, if you mark target, but this time Captain is not present through one, still just hit forces of the Pioneer like nothing else.
Wait, fire on the MG where they're both there. Oh.
We get the GMC next from Mr. Ray, so no quad this time.
Yeah. Probably wants something effective to push back that Stug.
Duke now in a showing real... side armor against those Zooks. Not the best move. Oh, those Zooks is... Oh, this...
Oh! Both bounce on the front!
Well, that's the beauty of the Stuck.
More bounces! More bounces!
Beginning improvements.
Everything bounces.
Well, that's the Stuck life for you.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Alright, Stug making its way back up. Actually, Assault Grenadiers on the flank of that Stug, trying to push on in, drops the smoke to continue its
Nothing penetrates the Stuck.
Enemy movement.
And Panzerjäger's coming. Everything bounces! Why? Every shot is bouncing.
What's the half-track doing?
But he left in time. Stuck can come forward. Macross has enough resources for a second Stuck. What is he planning to do next? Macross looking well, I would say.
If you saw that KD, I mean, you'd be like, wow, he must be doing amazing.
Yeah, but MGs are not the... Oh, he will lose a Panzer Pioneer because of anti-micro. No!
Yep, and then stuff like that happens, and it's like, ooh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Panzerjäger squad being suppressed by the MG on the flank. Just
But-
barely suppressing him.
Yeah, but they're going home.
The
The
victory
MG's
point
going
is under
home.
attack. We must
Stuck
act.
is doing an amazing job. Second Stuck is on the way. I'm telling you, man. This build order should hard counter raise.
The enemy is stealing
Double
our munitions
Stück.
point.
One half track went down. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm a stupid. No.
Beginning research.
Yeah, he lost one. Oh, we see some tank riding.
Yeah, we saw one half track down with the Panzerjäger squad, although they pulled back.
Ah,
the other half
yeah,
track
yeah,
is
yeah,
moving
yeah,
on the right
I was
and
slow.
dropped off its flame unit by the. Oh no, he got out!
We've
Wait,
lost
how did he
control of the
leave? Oh,
sector.
maybe he's going after the bazooka team. But yeah, he almost decapped that muni. That would have been 10 muni down for Ray, who's now using resources to get improved bazookas, make them better.
Yeah, but the
Research
Stuck, like I said,
completed,
should do an amazing job there. Macros only has to
point is
solve
being
one
attacked.
problem. Some second line AT would be
The
amazing.
captain and his retinue have been reported killed
But-
in action.
Oh, Captain Dan bites, that gets replaced immediately. Stuck's doing an amazing job. Second Panzerjäger's on the way. We play. I think if Macros is not having any micro errors, should stabilize
Bazooka
nicely.
squad
He's
reported
behind VP
Sector
wise
gone.
though.
We must take it back.
Yeah, he's focusing more on resources. Like right now, you see the motorcycle team is grabbing muni over the victory point. Oh, Stu took some shots from the bazooka team, returning fire. A lot of health damage. 75 joining in the fray.
We have both upgrades on the Stucks, health and self-repair, or smoke and self-repair. Therefore,
A captain
those
has been
Stucks are
assigned to you.
tanky.
Yeah. I think a second
Reports of
Panzerjäger
enemy
squad just
movement
hit
near our
the field.
victory point.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, Macros needs to keep the front armor though. Duke needs only get shot at the front armor.
Victory point
from
now
the
under
Duke
enemy
force.
control.
yeah.
As
What's
long as he's
in-
able only to
Oh.
get front armor shots, he will be fine. Duke squad went inside of the building, but most shots are bouncing. Overall,
Hold
The
on.
point is being seized by the
Macros
enemy.
is looking really well. Oh,
Grenades
nice
on the
with a trick
retreat.
nade. But too on the wrong position and a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Stuck is really low. Has to
Stu
be
pushing
careful.
on up.
You don't want to lose
Uh.
it, like you lost the first game.
Sector lost. No
It looks
contact.
like more of the attention was on the half track. Stu down to third, still pushing up.
Elite Rangers are standing
I
by.
will say Ray's retreating a lot of units. You're like, oh no, that's terrible. But
Enemy at 250
realistically,
points.
there's not many models actually lost in those units, so the impact on his manpower is minimal.
Yeah, and Ray went for advanced infantry.
Mass infantry reserves are available. to
And the
tie up
horde
enemy
has been
forces.
unlocked, and guess what? The horde is coming.
Oh no, the Rent-a-Blob.
The
It's
random
here.
blob. There was some mighty fine, hyped boys.
Right. But yeah, these boys will be deployed into one sector of the map and cause a lot of havoc. Now, of course, they'll leave after a certain period of time. But
Macros went
still.
for Canona, so we have Italian infantry being picked, and random blob comes. Oh, the Canona is a little bit
And ready.
greedy. Oh,
Rent-a-Blob going straight toward the manpower point. Oh wait, no! Oh, you're right, the artillery's being hit, and also Panzer Pioneer very low! He can't afford to lose that!
oh, that's it. Stuck has veterancy too, so improved
Lost a scout
frontal
squad.
armor. Has to run, has to pull smoke, smoke, smoke! No! Oh my god, that was close. The Canona is under a lot of pressure. And that's the thing of the random blob. The biggest issue though comes to bear. Macros is
Got
base
three command
point,
points.
lost the
Germans
Stuck,
are down to 200 points.
and now he's in
Keep it
death
up.
spiral and called to GG.
Wow. Listen, sometimes you just need some extra men to help you win that game.
Yeah, the
And
strength of the Ranta Blob. You lose so much map control in such a short time. Ray has an awful KD, but who gives a damn about it when you just break your enemy's back?
yeah, I think like again, as much as we're like, man, Macross is like getting some good punches. He didn't have like one MG could stop a Rental Blob, but
Yeah,
there's no
but
he had nothing with suppression to stop it. If you have something with suppression, you can stop the Rental Blob.
yeah,
And I know the dock, it's not likely you're going to grab it, but
yeah.
Ray saw the opportunity and took it.
Yeah, Ranta Blob. Such an amazing force multiplier. People are not really happy with it, so yeah, but 3-0 for Ray. Underdog story for Macross and Seer. But we have a second one coming up shortly. We have Nico against Reekly. Can Nico make it happen there? Or are the underdog stories or the dreams of the underdogs are over? We will see that in a sec. We will be back in a couple of seconds with game number 1 between Reekly and Nico. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 1 between Reekly
Royal
and
Engineers
Nico.
trained and ready to go.
We are on Road to Tunis, and
It's done, Commander. Section
we
5
have
open for
Nico
business.
as the Wehrmacht, starting with a triple pioneer start. And Reekly as the Brits. What do you think, Mr. Greyshot? What are we going to see?
Well, right now we see 2 Royal Engineers, and with such a large map and being the Wehrmacht, I was going to say, it's either going to be a Dingo or Infantry section, and he chose Infantry section. So he's going with a frontline focus, at least for the time being. And so too is Nico, so going with a Grenadier.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff over here. Nothing unusual.
Yep. But again, if it's a pure like infantry, like mano a mano, gonna be who can win that first decisive engagement. No light armor coming in to rescue you. or a Kettenkrad quickly grabbing territory and placing mines.
Yeah. I'm really hyped to see how this plays out. Obviously, Rickley, the most aggressive player in the community. Or one, I would say he is the most aggressive one. So Nico has to be careful that he not is buckling under the pressure of Rickley. He's got his favorite battle group Coastals banned, therefore he has to switch the strategy and let's see if he's able to do that. He's getting a second Grenadier out. So far both players are keeping relatively unscathed, but now we have the first engagement. Or not, because Rickley just walks away.
Infantry section trained and ready.
The most aggressive player runs.
Yeah, it's always like that, man.
But no, Royal Engineers got to better cover and a better vantage point to try to hold back those Grenadiers. You can see here Nico trying to figure out, okay, how do I engage these guys? And he decides, you know what, I'm going back to the building I was in.
Yeah. Some nice fire coming down from Nico to deny the cover over here. Obviously the Grenadier will lose the engagement over there, but he will buy plenty of time to give Nico time, or to give the Pioneer time to get those beautiful wires up, but never mind, there's a flamer proc. Grenadier can't stay in the building. And now he has to go home. First engagement went into the favor of Rickley.
Yep. Rickley holding the muni point. We have more Grenadiers coming on in. We actually have an infantry section that picked off a few more models from the retreating Grenadier. Not a kill, but again, down to 2 models. Not something you want early on to lose so many men.
Yeah.
Pioneer squad's pulling on back from the flamethrower unit. Another Grenadier squad in the building being hit by the
A
infantry
new
section.
infantry section is
Nico
ready for
really concentrated on the top side,
battle. A munitions point is being overrun.
being a little bit passive in my opinion, giving Rickley giving the opportunity for Rickley to keep the whole bottom side. No MG42 from Rickley, from Nico. We have a flamer pioneer
doing?
though, with a Grand close by, so merge is an option.
We're losing a victory
Here we go,
point to
merged
enemy
in, but
action.
model drops immediately, so nothing ever happened.
Alright, but Nico has enough men, forcing Rickley back. And there is an infantry section on the other side
We're
of the road,
losing a victory point.
but it can probably pick off a few models as they approach.
New merge and infantry section is falling back. Royal Engineer is close by though. Overall map control is
Victory
even
point
slight
in
advantage for
enemy
Nico.
hands.
He is now getting tier 2.
The enemy is trying to take a point from us.
Oh, should move up the flamer, should push the engagement while he has the favorable position. No Royal Engineer with flamer is coming, and now I'm not sure if he can win this engagement. He has to die. Oh, flamer has to go home.
Repeat.
No, get
Sector.
Oh,
Grenadier might
missile!
pick up the flamer. That might be actually a good wipe for Nico. Don't get the flamer Grenadier. So it's something, but he's not fully off the field. He has no MG42. Therefore, I'm expecting a loss of the safe 10-pointer and the cutoff.
Yeah. Now with Rickley back, he's able to grab all the territory he was having trouble with before, with nothing to stop him. The only Grenadier squad I see that's close to the front is actually heading to the bottom portion of the map, grabbing a
A
victory point.
victory point is being overrun.
Rickley not pushing aggressively. He's got the sweeper out. He's expecting mines, but Nico, fair enough, has one mine out. And Nico, in the meantime, is putting up viters everywhere.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Some nice mining,
Okay.
Our finest vehicles
Yeah,
crewmen have been
Early on,
allocated.
looks like our
Vehicles
first
shall
light
arrive
vehicle is
on
going
the
to be
field
making
veteran.
its showcase with the 221 about to deploy.
though. Yeah, Rickley only now
Victory
getting
point
tier 2 up.
belongs to the
Has
enemy.
not enough fuel for the Humber. Therefore, 221 has some free roaming time before you either forced to get some better AT or get the Panzerbuchse upgrade and sacrificing all your anti-infantry firepower. No heal
do
yet
have a-
from Nico though.
We're losing a munitions point.
Yeah, we do have a battle group unlocked. That's our heavy armor for the Brits. So, and the only I'm like, are we gonna see maybe a divergent point where we go for Stuart? But nope. As you said, he's going for the Hubbard.
Yeah, Ooh, Royal Engineer has a tough retreat though. 2 Grenadiers are on the retreat path. They're chasing. They're hungry for blood. And that's a goner, I think. Yes, here we go. First web of the game. Royal Engineer went to heaven. No, we missed. I think we missed. Ah, never mind. Second wipe. Pioneer died, but it's a triple Pioneer start, right? They're always expected one to die. They're meant to die.
And also, Royal Engineer is more expensive than Pioneer, so it is a little more impactful. But speaking of impact, Humber focusing on that 221, it does not have an AT upgrade, so it is vulnerable.
Yeah, ooh, 221 drives into the Humber. Grenadiers have to shift to protect it. Snare is coming around, should be fine. And Flamer Grenadier, boy oh boy, the damage is insane.
We are losing territory.
Right, now Nico has to find a way to get that 221 to safety.
Nicely away. 20mm flag is on the field. Cutoff gets decap, but no full cap there. Pioneer can get the cap there. However, full retreat now from Nico. One Grenadier might bite the dust. 20mm flag is in position though.
Granted grenades as requested.
221 is getting repaired. Heal is getting used by the Grenadier. Cutoff should get recaptured. Nico don't really under a lot of pressure. He is getting a heal bunker. Nope, he cancels it. He's relying on her veterancy. 1 grants for healing. Reckley in the meantime got grenades, getting infantry training. He is looking mighty fine. Nice smoke usage of the Humber.
Yeah.
Infantry training completed.
Black 30 moving on in with the 221.
Oh, Humber will hit the mine! Flak can get the finishing blows!
Humber armored car has been knocked out.
Major blow for Reckley. And Nico no can pull ahead. He will be happy that he didn't upgrade to 221. Now he can bully those pesky infantry sections.
Yeah, they do have grenades, but again,
The
it's
enemy has our victory point.
as long as
now.
he keeps his distance or hits units like this on retreat, that 221 will be eating good.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Oh, gets one last model off that retreating unit. Infantry section does scare off the 221.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the flamethrower Grenadier doing a lot of work.
We're
It's the
losing a
MVP,
victory
man.
point.
Like, you are happy when you lose the Flamer Pioneer and able to pick up the Flamer on the Grenadier. Suddenly the Grenadiers are actually good. Second 20mm on the way from Nico. I think Nico's in a really commanding position now. If he's able to translate the advantage that he got from the wipe into map control, he will be super fine, like mega fine. 221 is doing so much damage.
The enemy
As
have
long
taken
as
our
Nico
territory.
stays on point with his micro, it should never get snared.
Yeah.
Reckley revealed that he has nades, and Reckley feels pressure to rebuild the Humber, which will give a slight fuel lead
Enemy
to
is pushing the
Nico,
line,
I guess.
trying to take one of our points.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be costly. The Humber is like, that's a risky, because it's just so low health, and it's not like Nico is not gonna be placing mines or out there
Territory
getting like right now he got additional flak, so it's just gonna be two very strong units that can easily deal with the Humber. So I don't know if you saw, Rifle Grenade was a complete miss near the meaty point. Grenadier had to pull, wasn't hit by it and pulls back. Humber now diving on the 221. And he closed the distance. It's pretty low.
Ooh, Flak gets 221 dies to the new Humber. And now the important LV for Nico is gone.
Enemy ground forces
But
are
he was
playing
able to
the sector.
breach the gap or close the gap till the Wilbur's in the queue. And damn, the Wilbur will hit like a brick. No AT on the field from
Yeah.
Reckley. We have 2 flags on the field, so AT guns will have a tough time. Heal could be looking nicer for Mr. Nico.
Oh, don't worry. Things are about to look all great because, listen, when you have a flak 30 and then you have a second flak 30, obviously what you need is more AA. So Wirbelwind being made to cover that
Yeah, what you need is 6
you know.
Flak 30s. Oh, Flak 30s, right? Wilbur has 4 of them
Yeah.
mounted together, and then you have 2
A
separate
victory
ones.
point is being overrun.
Just
Exactly.
You just need more guns. Big guns.
More flak.
Wilbur hits the
Victory
field.
point under enemy control.
All right. Now I will say, while everything's been going on, Rikli has done a decent job at like holding territory, and at least keeping the cap going. Grenadiers again having a real tough time dealing mono
What?
with
Eats the
Christian.
nade
Good
like
rifle
a
grenade.
But Wilbur breaks through the line, causing havoc. Or causing Rikli? Careful. I'm sorry about this horrible joke.
No, all good, all good. Whirlwind again sees no AT, putting additional pressure on the infantry section, brings it down to about quarter health. Heading for that last unit in the south, Royal Engineers next on the
We're
shopping
losing a
block.
victory point to enemy
Yeah,
action.
Wilbur is hungry. He is out for
Anti-tank
blood. He
weapon and
wants to take
crew
revenge
on
for
the
his
field.
lost brother of the 221.
Victory point lost. The
I'm not
enemy
sure
has
if the
control.
engineer is we're waiting for the full cap. Oh, Humber is coming over for smoke. But retreat is on the way. Yeah, the Humber will get away. Flak will get pushed back by the AT gun.
Yeah, no, excellent shots across the board. Whirlwind is
Anti-micro
forced
there
back.
from Nico, not dodging the nade. Man, he took no damage there. And the grenade with a flamer, Jesus Christ. Every time I have a look, we are watching this unit, it's winning its engagement.
Yeah, the remaining infantry section all have upgraded with their
Command
rifles,
point
so
should be allotted,
they
Commander.
can pretty much deal with the Grenadiers or even the Pioneers from a distance. Also, good arty in mid is breaking that Grenadier in the building.
Nades from Rikli
Forcing
not
it back.
really connecting.
No, not at all.
Verbal forces of the infantry section, second 80 guns on the way for Rikli. Rikli probably playing the Black Prince stall.
Hey. I mean, if you can get the Black Prince, it's a extremely
Anti-tank crews are on standby.
like
for orders.
again, it's a very solid tank. It has so far, as you stated, has not died in one of our games yet. It's close, but didn't die. And Nico is yet to pick a battle group for him, so I
We're
mean,
losing a victory
theoretically, if you want to,
He has all the options
Go
for the
ahead.
late game. He has the King Tiger, he has the Vanilla Tiger, he has the Panther.
Victory point is
The
an
options
enemy.
are plentiful.
if you're dealing with a
Wonderful
Black
nade,
Prince,
Mike!
though,
Not get the wipe. I was overhyped.
Aw.
Terribly sorry.
no. I mean, it could have been a white.
Yeah, it
You're
looks
absolutely
really
right.
promising though. The 20
Middle's wide
millimeters
open,
are
both AT
holding the
guns.
middle.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of shredding all the British infantry. Again, those Black 30s are no joke. Huber has to pull back as well. It is, again, so if we look at it right now, it's about 70-point difference for victory points. But slowly that advantage is decreasing. Rikli, in a real unfortunate spot, he just needs something more than that hover.
A victory point is being overrun.
He just can't, unfortunately, react fast enough to the Whirlwind as it goes
Yeah.
across. A double AT though is right now focused in mid, trying to bring down the
Victory
house.
point belongs to the enemy.
So, heal bunker now up for Neko. We have a Jaeger in the queue. It's the question, right? Like, oh, sorry. Obviously, Nico does not know which battle Rikli went. But there are, I would say, some signs that it might be a heavy tank call-in. Nothing was shown yet. So, it will be a late game tank call-in. It's common. Rikli lost to play like this, skipping tier 3 or tier 4 completely. I would even say it's even meta currently. And yeah, 20 mil mopping or helping to
Heavy
clear
machine
the
gun
middle.
has been
Where's the
deployed for you.
Flex could be played a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, they could. Right now he's just using it more to
The beggars are
protect
threatening
against
a
the hover
victory
on
point.
his flank, but the hover's in mid, hitting the Jaeger squad.
Yeah, but
other
20
flag-
millimeter comes around and push back the Humber.
Report just in.
Wilbur now
Enemy
pushing
has
through, but
300
AT guns
points
are
left.
sitting nicely.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
We have that marked going down in mid. That'll make the Jaeger squad and the black a little bit more vulnerable. Do we have artillery as well? No, never mind. It's just the orange flare from the...
Oh,
Circle
fooled
of
me,
Doom.
really. Oh, Wilbur is going forward, drives into the AT wall, and is like, nope, I'm going home. Jaeger in the middle has to go home. Jaeger has to go home, please.
Go home, Jaeger. Go home.
We don't want to send a letter to the widows.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's still there, and he just upgraded too. But nothing to finish off that squad, so he will make it home.
And here we go,
Wow.
the MVP of the game is coming forward, Grenadier with the flavor. But this time he will get just suppressed.
Yeah. Wait, but he's opening up the window. The flak is now hitting the MG, and Grenadier hits on the flank. Forced back, now leaving the AT gun in a vulnerable position.
Yeah. So far, Nico is able to hold the map.
Okay. Yeah, that's... well, Nico's holding his side, but, I mean, if you look at resources, Weekly still has a small advantage right now. And that's in
Yeah.
part due to his push on the far top part of the map. Hold on. Werble been hit by an
A
infantry
victory
section
point
rifle
is being
grenade.
overrun.
Yeah, but
think.
he can't follow up 20mm flag, slightly off position, has to react, might get decrued now, Revelate is on the way,
enemy has our victory
gets
point
merged
now.
into, so it survives just with a nick of health, causing a full retreat from Wrigley, but the Pioneer on the VP has to go home as well.
We're losing a munitions point.
One
to
flag though in the
enemy
middle,
Yeah.
got decrued by Recce Artillery in the middle.
Now both sides, it's neck and neck. Pioneer wasn't able to... I'm assuming he was trying to get in the building. MG's like,
We
nope.
have command
Yeah,
point.
no
Their
satchel
squad
there.
is taking mid.
It's a privilege to the USF engineer to have satchels. Kiapa. Ooh, Grenadier has
Oh,
to go
marked
home on
area.
the right hand side. But the flag 20 mil is the damage, but the flags might be even more MVP
The
than
Bosch
the
hold all victory points. Act now.
Flamer Grenadier.
No, it has. Again, it's a very solid like infantry denial tool. It keeps infantry and light armor back. And as long as you have its flanks protected, it will do you a lot of good. But, let's see. I will say, like, frontline unit-wise, we have 3 Grenadiers
Damn
and
their
2 Jaeger
hides.
squads
The enemy is
versus
winning.
4 British infantry section.
Yeah, but 2 more CP and Wrigley can call on the Black Prince, and at the moment, Nico has
A sector
nothing
is in
to
enemy
contest
control.
it.
Yeah, he has also a lot of fuel in the bank. He can also save up for a Tiger call-in. But, oh wait, but manpower-wise, that's the biggest Achilles heel for him. I think maybe maybe getting 1 extra man might be costing him a bit more manpower. But we'll see. All right, Whirlwind's back in mid, open to make some moves, but so is at least 1 AT gun. Royal Engineer scouting, finds a potential opening. Hubber moving in, gets hit by the flak. Force back.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Flag though, man. Jesus Christ. But what is Nico planning? He is not attacking. He has no battle group yet. He has 11 CPs in the bank. He has 230 fuel in the bank.
The
He's
battle
basically
falls in our favor.
waiting what Wrigley is doing. Like, Show me your hand and then I will
The
counter
enemy
pick ya.
has pushed us back from our sector. The
I'm not
beggars
sure
are
if
threatening
that's
a
the way to
victory
do it.
point.
Finally, Nico is using the mobility of the Bilbil a little bit more.
Oh no.
On the
All right,
flank
big
there.
loss
Under
for
enemy
Nico,
control.
losing a flak 30.
Oh no.
Actually,
We're losing a
Wrigley
victory
might be able to
point.
position to grab it for himself.
Ah, nope. Full retreat now. Flag will be get recaptured. VP though can't be decaptured due to Recce artillery.
They still have 250 points
AT guns
left.
are on the wrong side, so Tiger
Victory point
Bilbil
belongs
can
to
push
the
in the middle.
enemy.
All right, your favorite units holding down the bottom victory point against an MG and the Hubber.
Yeah, MG has to go home.
A victory point is being overrun.
But again, it's neck and neck. Both sides have a decent amount of victory points. Again, it's
Victory
very
point
close
is
there.
in enemy hands.
It's just who's gonna deploy what heavy first. I think that's what it's coming down to, honestly.
Ammunitions point is
Yeah,
being overrun.
Wrigley will now unlock the Black Prince and call it in right away. And Nico decides to go for breakthrough. Will unlock the Tiger in a sec
Our
as well.
opponent is in control of all victory points.
Oh, Humber could hit the mine there if he just no.
He will not push up. He's actually the flak is ground firing through the smoke, so yeah, Hubber's gonna keep his distance.
The enemy is pushing
Mate
hard.
out.
Right
Down
here looking to steal,
250 points.
dish out some damage on the Rangineer. Gets close, but just being shredded in mark area.
Black Prince has been called in. However, Black Prince will hit the field in 1 to 3 business base.
All right, Whirlwind shredding the infantry section, but Whirlwind does take an AT grenade to the
Oh,
face.
look at the damage from the flak! Forcing back the Humber. Humber hits veteran C3 though. Nico could unlock the Tiger. Tiger needs to hit the field like now. He's lacking a little bit of manpower though.
That's the issue. That's the Achilles heel, manpower. So he's gonna have to either stop reinforcing your men, because right now his men are constantly engaging and losing men, which then they retreat, go back to base, and take in automatically reinforcements. So temporary stop that, which would cede territory to Wrigley.
I don't know. How much is the Tiger for Verbo? I always forget. 640? Like in Code 2? No.
Yes.
Yeah? Oh,
Wait, is it like
I have no clue, man.
the Vermont? Because I know the Vermont, the Vermont Tiger
The
is a
beggars
different
are
cost.
threatening
Oh,
a
I think it's
victory
fuel
point.
wise
Yeah,
to the
fuel-wise,
Doc Tiger.
it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Black
she has
Prince.
plenty.
Victory
Black Prince
point
finally on
under
the...
enemy control.
What is Nico doing? Don't kill the martyr.
Light vehicles
Cancel
can
them.
be
Get
withdrawn
the
from
freaking
battlefield
Tiger on the
on
field
your
and then
word.
get martyrs. What are you doing,
Tiger's
bro?
700, by the way.
700.
So,
Oh, okay.
it's 700, 180.
Like, Tiger would be at the moment. Obviously, Tiger won't be winning against the
Commander,
Black Prince,
enemy
but you have
forces hold all victory
Blitzkrieg
points.
on the as a panic button from the battle group, and then get the martyrs, because martyrs without a proper front line are just dead meat. Not a huge fan of that.
Yeah. Again, Blitzkrieg, that's a 40% fire rate, and it's not like Nico doesn't have the beauty. He has nearly 300 in the bank.
Yeah, oh, martyr. I'm surprised if the martyr will get even this penetration shot. Has to run because there's no front line. Black Prince might be slow, but it does not matter in this kind of case.
Yeah. There is a front line. It's wherever the Black Prince is. That's the front line.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right? But I guess maybe the idea,
Proximity alarm.
like, at least
Our
you get
territory is
something
under attack.
now, but that can, like, hit that Black Prince from long range, and then you bring in the Tiger, and the Martyr can support it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sector overrun.
Oh, why'd you bring in the Whirlwind that close? Black Prince just gets a great shot.
The
We're
problem
losing a
is the
victory
martyr
point
can't
to
penetrate the
enemy
Black Prince.
No, just give it 5 or 6 more shots. Eventually it'll pen.
Yeah. Eventually the material will break. Side armor though will be enough.
a victory
Yeah, and
point.
it does have like a martyr, like especially in that hold down state, does have a good amount of range to it.
And the big boys on the field.
Damnation! The sector's
All right,
in
there we
enemy
go.
hands.
Now, again, it is a Vermont Tiger. It doesn't know all the bells and whistles that a Dock Tiger has.
It's a tiger nonetheless, man.
Exactly, it's still a tiger. It can
still
still
a
hold its own
tiger.
fairly well.
So I think the next thing that Nico needs to unlock is firebombing to get the and then try to get rid of those AT guns. I know firebombing not the best thing. However, it's still okay
Bishop
against AT guns.
SPGs
It's not
are ready
that
for construction.
expensive either. So I think if Rikli loses the AT guns, Nico will find a slot. And Rikli is going for bishops.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like, okay, it's like you have a situation where you have the enemy having the Flak 30s and also a martyr. Bishop could do some serious damage against those support units, vehicles that are mobile.
Yeah, but still, Bishop's such a risky tag.
Oh, it is. But when you have a Black Prince that's holding the front line, you're looking pretty good. Wormwood trying to make a move on the infantry section. It was a
AT
misplay, though.
gun gets the
We have a
wipe.
surplus of command points, Commander. Bishop artillery carrier and crew on standby.
I don't know what the play there was.
My ref now will play through the
was-
flank. Tiger bounces on the side arm of the freaking Black Prince.
The
Yeah,
Bears
6
are
pounder
threatening a
does pen the
victory
Tiger,
point.
though. Grenadiers being suppressed by the Vickers in mid, and an AT gun hits the Martyr as well.
Oh, the Bishop immediately delivers.
What a hit!
Tiger really low.
We just lost
Tiger
an
bounces
anti-tank
once
gun.
again. What is the
Hit that Blitzkrieg and get out of there.
Tiger reacts really late. If the Tiger dies, that's game. No
CP is
smoke. I
taking
feel like
damage.
that bounces the shot. Cover your eyes, kids. Tiger dies, and that
holding
might
fire.
be game.
Commander.
Yeah. No. The greed. The greed.
Again, he pushed up more than he should. I get like trying to like put, but the Black Prince was never in a bad situation. It was always controlling the fight, even on the retreat.
Yeah, oh, Nico was so close to greatness, in my opinion. Jesus
unfortunate.
Christ.
But yeah, solid game. Again, I think it was a good back and forth throughout that match. But again, just a big misplay on that attack by Nico. Rikli just being like, all right, we're just gonna back it up, and as soon as I can, then I'll strike.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, ladies
But
and gentlemen.
solid game one.
Solid game number 1. We will be back with game number 2 in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 2 between Rickley and Nico. We are back on Road to Tunis. And this time we have Nico as the Brits, picking Australian defense and getting some Aussies on the field. Damn, I don't know when the last time was I saw one of those in 1v1. Not because they are bad. It's quite the opposite. They are so banned so often that we never see them. On the other side, we have Rickley as the DAG, starting bike, Palm Grenadier. What are we expecting to see, my dear friend? Grey shot.
Actually, I hope, one, we get a battle like we did last game. Two, I'm actually curious to see how the Australians do. Because, like the Mercenary, they're a unit that can impact the game straight off the bat. So,
Yeah.
I want to see how Rickley contends with them. But right now, he's just going with Palm Grenadiers and his motorcycle team.
Oh, we see Dingo after Aussies. The thing with Aussies, they're really expensive, so even though you have great capping speed, if you don't have many squads on the field, you will still fall behind regarding map control.
And that Dingo's not going to help, because they can't capture territory like that motorcycle team can. Dingo will win the fight against the motorcycle team, but it can't cap territory and help with that issue that you brought up.
Yeah. However, Dingo will help regarding fights. Second Palm Grenadier on the way. Rickley playing really standard deck. He's like, even though he plays a lot of standard build orders, a lot of like, I would say old school build orders even, he's still able to apply a lot of pressure. So he's not playing like the most Unga Booga playstyle with deck, as people tend to do with Panzer Pioneers and 250s. But beware, man, he's still able to apply an immense amount of pressure.
No, he can't. Royal Engineers get in the building on the Palm Grenadiers, forcing them back. Rickley is now hiding behind some cover.
First engagement went into Nico's favor. We're getting now an infantry section from Nico as well. Repairing violent combat. But Nico revealed it, that's a good choice. Aussie's now joining the fray. Oh, interesting mine spot. Not on the road. We get the flamer from Rickley, so the mines will do a lot of damage there.
Okay, interesting choice by Rickley with the MG. Is that the first Doc MG34 we've seen?
Might be, at least for this tournament. We see it from time to time, and every time I'm telling, that's a bad move as that. But obviously, Rickley being the better player than me, he knows more than I do, so it's okay. I will allow it.
MG34 and crew
You'll allow
standing
it.
by.
So capping still not, or capping power not looking great for Rickley, for Nico, sorry. However, he is able to hold the map relatively well thanks to the Dingo. MG
Our
reveals
victory
it now.
point is being neutralized by
Rickley
the
has
enemy.
to blow up his units, otherwise the Dingo will pick them off one by one, which gives Nico a great capping
Victory
opportunity.
point lost.
Yeah. Let's see. Big group of units. Dingo pulls back. I'm using that flamethrower backing up the 2 Palm Grenadiers.
Oh, goes inside of the building, even though there's the flamer engine. You're not sure if that's the right call. He leaves. Yeah. Aussies decides to walk into the
2.5
MG.
ton utility truck has arrived.
Correctly gets here. Forward reinforcement.
Hey,
And full retreat now from
Oh,
Nico. Nico was out of position and no, he will lose a lot of map control really fast.
oh, Rickley bringing up the truck for frontline heals and also placing a mine while that
Starting
happens.
requisition of light
Very
support
nice.
elements.
So he'll be in a good fighting state for when Nico comes back.
Minefields
Fire
can now be
support elements
constructed to hold
being
back the
unlocked
enemy
by
advance.
Rickley. So Flak is not that far off actually. 2 minutes fuel income roughly. Maybe a little bit less, but still. MG sweeps the mine, but forward reinforcement is close by, so it's only a manpower loss. So it's not the end of the world.
No, not at
Research
all.
complete. Superior support weapons are available.
Did you mention that Rickley went Panzerjäger?
Oh no. But
Okay.
he unlocked the Shrek and the S-mines and the Regal mine, but got the normal mine down.
Yeah. Also, did not go with an. Well, okay, maybe we'll see a call-in Panzerjäger squad, but so far not yet.
Neko now getting the Humber. Humber really good, but really squishy, and especially against Dak you have to be super careful. The tank hunters inside of the 250 can easily chase you down.
Yeah, no, not wrong.
We have half-track support fueled and ready for deployment.
All right, let's see. Motorcycle team heading south. Maybe the. Oh, with this Vet 1 help against the EFG section and cover. That's probably why. Make him more squishy.
Yeah,
Panzerjäger
Panzerjäger no on the field, so Humber is hungry for blood, tries to get the bike, but never bike will always
A
get away
victory point
easily.
is being taken from us.
Do we have snares? No snares from Nico. So Humber could get
We're
caught
losing
out
grasp of
of
a
position
victory
really
point.
quickly. Nico, however, could unlock the two
We
pounder.
have lost control of a victory point.
Oh, motorcycle team very low, but pulls
And we have
way
a death.
just in time.
Humber.
Already? Oh!
Yeah, the tank hunters inside of the 250. Like I said, this can really easily happen against Dak. Dak has
Territory
the
sector out of
perfect power
contact.
spike tool against the Humber. That's why the Stuart is so poor. Oh, and the Dingo will go down as well. Nico is falling apart. After such an amazing game, number 1, he's falling apart. He is getting the AT gun. But oh, he will now lose so much map. His main pushing tools are dead. He has no heal. It's looking really, really tough now for him. Really,
Yeah, I
really
mean,
grim.
I would say so. Right now, he's down to 4 units. He's getting an AT gun, which will help against the half track and the motorcycle team, I guess, if you keep it in range. But now Rickley just has the maneuverability that can just, he can go be anywhere.
Nah, 250 will get away easily.
Yeah.
And
That's what I
then
mean.
Gino
He has-
covering the base exit. Flak in the queue for Wrigley. I don't know what Nico can do against this. He lost so much map.
Our strategic point is being neutralized
He lost
by
so
the
much,
enemy.
he's currently pinned, and right now his forces are trying to chase the half track on the other side of the map. Running
Yeah.
into Palm Grenadiers in really good cover.
He has to go home.
Infantry shall seek cover and hold ground where possible.
My crew are ready.
Yeah.
Proximity alarm near our capture
It's looking
point.
grim. I don't want to say it's it for Nico, because
The
you
mounted
can always have a
flak has
misplay
arrived.
or a really good ambush, but
Humber getting
We'll see.
rebuilt.
All done here.
Territory overrun.
when the Humber first doesn't succeed, try again. That's how the catchphrase goes, right?
Well,
The phrase goes.
yeah, something like that. AT gun at
Alright.
least will get the first shot against the quad. How it looks like second MG on the way from Rickley. Really untypical gameplay from Rickley. Really defensive. Really anti-aggressive. And it looks like it caught Nico off guard there. Oh, Jesus Christ! Did you see that?
I saw that. Are you kidding me? The AT gun detonated the mine Nico just placed.
What the
An
hell was
MG-34 team has
that?
arrived.
Well,
that's
if
a
things-
bad RNG roll. Holy smokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering, yes, things could get worse for Nico.
Oh,
Just not how we were expecting.
Oh. That's an awful scatter. Holy smokes. Big flag though on the AT gun. Humber can't support
Yeah,
because of the Panzerjäger. I think that might be game. AT gun will go down.
Wait.
Oh, but
Huff
survived!
lives!
But AT gun will
The
go down.
base MG comes in for the save!
AT gun
Wait,
will
why'd he even
not
treat-
get stolen. But Nico lost the squad. The infantry section got mowed down. And Nico calls it.
We have outfoxed the enemy once more.
What a... I can't like wrap my mind around the mine. Like the freaking AT gun hit the own mine. Like that's such an awful scatter. Jesus freaking Christ.
Yeah, it's not great. And again, it just fell apart real quick for Nico. I was hoping to see some great Australian gameplay, and they were there, but yeah, just not really anything coming together. Rikli just taking his time, slowly beating Nico back, and then just having some really good plays. I think the Hubber, I mean, like, I understand the Hubber is a very good vehicle, but against the Panzer squad in a half track, you have to have defenses, and there was nothing.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll see how game 3 goes, but it's not looking good for Nico.
Yeah. So guys, see you back in a sec. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 between Wrigley and Nico. We are on Jebel Pass. A controversial map. Some love it, some hate it, but I'm glad to see it. It's a big map. We have Wrigley as USF doing a double scout start and doing something unusual. Tier 2. He is normally
Scouts have deployed into the field.
rifleman player. What is Nico doing, my dear friend?
Well, Nico is going with a double pioneer, not triple, double, and then into a grenadier. But if I may, what if Wrigley is like, all right, if I'm going to the finals, which he's in a good position to go, it could backfire. He could be but you know, if Wrigley's like, all right, time for
Heavy
victory,
machine gun has
I
been
need to
requisitioned.
master Ray's playstyle. Right?
Yeah.
We could be seeing some practicing before he gets to the final round. Potentially.
A little bit risky doing that, but he's 2 games up. If he wins one more, he is in the finals. Nico has to make a reverse sweep happen if he wants to join Ray in the finals. And I'm telling you, man, the level of anxiety that people experience in tournaments is through the roof, especially if they're first time making it making it that far. I don't want to be in Nico's skin. Like, he must be so incredibly nervous.
Hey, absolutely
Engineers
fair.
on the field.
But hey, it should to all the participants, it should be said that like these are some of the best co-players you will come across. So the fact, even if they don't necessarily even make it past their first game, they still made it in and still at least gave it their all, which is far more than, let's say, you were like, no offense, Ovadi, I've not seen you play in a while, but I don't think, like, again, for us, I don't think we can match any of these competitors.
Ah, not even close, man. They would eat me for breakfast. Like, it's not even close.
Oh, I'd be a snack. I wouldn't even be a full meal.
Yeah, so Wrigley playing double scout MG, double engineer. We have double grenadier from Nico.
Deploying engineers now.
Map control even. Slight ammo advantage for Wrigley.
Yeah, scout units in the south taking a pounding. They'll retreat in time, but still they'll Pioneer and Grenadier focusing on them. Oh, it looks like this Grenadier squad closer to Wrigley's base is kind of just ignoring the engineer and going for the cutoff.
Yeah, he's fighting it. Yeah, he has to go home. Flamer engineer number 1 and no Flamer engineer number 2 will force you home.
Deploy.
We have heat coming up. We have a second 30 cal on the field.
Let's see.
Wrigley.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you.
230 cows on the field. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of
Commander.
I'm seeing a lot of Ray in Wrigley right now.
Yeah, smells like Ray. Walks like Ray, but it's Wrigley.
Yeah. Has RE like Ray.
Oh, glorious.
Infantry support research underway.
Nico's
All right.
attacking up Luftwaffe. Wrigley is also attacking up.
Cover his position. Get the gun up here.
Infantry support center, although that seems to be the clear favorite. It would be funny to see one of these players be like, all right, you know what? No, I'm not going to go with infantry support. Air support center, let's do it.
Cut that infantry down, boys.
Yeah, a man can dream, right? Can dream
one
about
can dream.
planes. And
Right now, Nico's dreaming about bullets as double MGs open fire on his one Grenadier.
but the Grenadier is in cover, so no suppression, but I think the firepower is overwhelming. Grenadier has to go home.
Engineers have been upgraded.
Yeah. Oh, but actually in the south, with very low health,
Rangers
but
are
still
available
managing,
to take to the field.
Wrigley is being cutting off Nico.
Yeah, Nico's resource income no plummets. Has a 2-1 though in the queue.
Commander, ISC upgrades done, and a captain has been assigned to
That
you.
will help. But what's this? Wrigley in his queue, bringing out a half track. The personnel carrier will come on out. We'll see what he, evolves it into.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Reports of enemy
Vertical
movement.
And random
north
Pioneer
of
squad.
Yeah, Wrigley
Yeah.
is pushing really hard. Even though MG Spam usually has troubles on big maps where you
The
can't
enemy
play
is
around
moving on
it,
a strategic point.
Nico not really able to find a footing, is getting forced off completely. Look at the HP on the Grenadiers, they're so low HP, no heal yet, no veterancy 1.
Half-track
You
deploying, as
sneeze
ordered.
at one of those grants and they
Commander,
fall over and die.
We've lost a sector.
He just doesn't have the resources to do like a veterancy upgrade for all of his men. He has not been able to stay in sustained combat. Hold on! 221 hits the mine!
But there's no follow-up. Oh no, Half-Track is coming over. It has no upgrade, but it's getting quad might pop in time. That might be awful. It might not be awful. It will be awful. Grenadier might save the day. Snare goes off
Goes.
and saves the day for the 221. That was really, really
Wait,
close.
does it? Is he saved? Quad mount's still pushing.
It's Wrigley style.
He knows the Grenadier has a time table, so he can't do anything there. The other Grenadiers are coming in from the other side. Focus vehicle.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
wait.
decides to fall back though.
This might be it.
Yeah, rear
Yes.
penetration from those rifles, right? No joking matter. And gets second snare, and that's a dead Half-Track.
M3 half-track has been destroyed.
Don't worry, the U.S. Army has another one. Wrigley has another personnel carrier deployed, also going with the same upgrade.
However, 20mm flak is close by, 221 is combat ready once again, and the bad engagement, the mine hit, which could have cost Nico the game, turned into an advantage. He killed one
Designate
Half-Track,
assault positions at will,
forced
Commander.
off the MG, and he should be now able to regain map control. Zook Squad is in the queue, but it will take some time till it's on the front line.
Right, quad mount's about to pop. It's about to be popped. There it goes.
Yeah, Pioneers have to go home.
Bazooka squad is equipped and ready.
Nico has heal. No HQ heal. Use the Veterancy 1 grant to heal up. Second 20mm flak is on the way from Nico. He had great success with it in game number 1. So there's definitely potential. But keep in mind, double pass is really big. So every unit that's immobile gives the enemy an opportunity to gain flank control. And without flanks, you don't get any
We're
resources
tracking
on
them
this
on
map.
300 points. A victory point is under
And you can
attack.
tell that
We must act.
Wrigley really ahead VP-wise, really ahead resource-wise. Nico is really staffed for everything.
Victory point
Hold
now
on,
under enemy
real
control.
quick. Bazooka team did hit the 221 in the far north. Quad mount, I think is trying to go for the cutoff. Sorry, not the cutoff. It's trying to stop the 221 from retreating.
They pushed us
Just
off a
Wrigley
sector.
said that, but he will never catch it.
No, but look, he stopped him
Defend
from
our
retreating
victory
back to
point.
base.
We're
Now the
losing it.
221 has to like run north and somehow get around the Bazooka team and the quad mount.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Yeah. Cat and mouse, I guess. 221 is running for its life. Has to run through deep enemy territory. Could get spotted any second.
All right, it's. Oh my God! It met up with the Grenadiers. It needs to keep going.
And it made it home. Jesus Christ. An incredible
What a
feat
cat
of
mouse.
micromanagement there from Nico. Well done.
Right,
No! He forgot
Oh, was there a
me.
second Bazooka team?
This is
Oh,
fun.
it did. I spoke too soon.
Oh, it looked so well. It looked so well. And then everything is falling apart once again. Flag will go down.
Nico, no.
We'll probably lose the flag. I'm not sure. Oh,
Yeah,
Captain
Captain
Artillery is
launch
coming
artillery.
down. He gets recruit. Takes it again. It will get recruit again. Grenadier can't take it.
Enemy down to 250 points. Repeat, 250.
Black 30 moving up, I guess, for coverage. They got the other one back, but yeah, Nico's just being pushed into his base. The amount of resources Rikli's getting, and in theory, it's like, oh, it's not terrible, right? You know, it's only just some muni. It's 78 per turn, 33
Yeah.
fuel. If Rikli, who by the way went advanced infantry, just go straight for the Rentablob,
You have command points ready.
that could
Infantry
also be
assault
an up
will
there.
distract the
Speaking of
enemy
which,
where needed, Commander.
Ah, the horde.
yeah, it will take a while to get down there, but Nico's about to have a lot of pain thrown his way.
Germans are down to 200 points. Keep it up.
Nico unlocked Stuck, call it, so, but he needs 300 more map power and it will take forever. And he's so map stuffed. He's boxed in. He's literally boxed in and has no fuel, no ammo, no VP control.
Oh no, Rentablob's just pushing through. There's a second flak going down to stop their advance. Grenadiers trying to hold the line. Bazooka team
Squad.
surprisingly low.
But we'll make it home. And the quad just dominates the flank. Nico has nothing to contest it. Rikli taking up for tier 4. He's close to a tank. But, you know, the biggest problem now will be Rikli has 78 ammo per minute, which means Rentablob will come out every time the cooldown is over. Every 2 to 3 minutes, a new Rentablob will hit the field. And it will not stop until the game is over.
Yeah, with the triple cap, so many resources. I mean, Rikli's now grabbing what's left. Placing mines as well. It is not looking great.
Like trying to get rid of the MG, but the shots are colliding. But he gets the MG forced off, but oh boy.
Enemy is
Let's
losing
say
their
it
grasp.
nicely,
They're down to
Nico has a
100 points.
retreat path.
Let's say it even more,
One of our sectors
less
is
nice.
now in enemy hands.
Nico, it may be done.
Yeah, he gets the button on the half track. He will get it though, so it's something.
Lost a scout squad.
Oh. Alright. Okay, it is a kill. Rikli lost the unit.
Last stretch now.
Alright.
Germans
It's a
down
win.
to
That is a
75
win
points.
right there. Alright. This comeback starts now.
Territory point
Yeah.
is no longer under. Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Oh, hold on. MG is caught out of position by the Pioneer. Is there anything to follow? No, there's nothing else to
Don't
follow.
call it.
It's
It's on the field.
A
But
victory
Nico
point is under
has
enemy control
less than
now.
50 VPs in the bank. Even if he makes those some
They've
incredibly
captured a victory
wipes,
point.
I don't think he has enough time.
Another infantry assault is ready at the
See.
rear. Give
Because
the
he
word.
can. Guess what? What Rikli just
The
did.
enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Anti-tank squad.
Oh, mines.
The blob has been triggered.
He's still moving up. There's another one. Oh, no.
Yeah. Nico needs to fight. He can't go back. He has
Artillery
no
observers and
VPs.
beacons requisition.
At least
Yeah,
the
well-
2 centimeter sweeps the other mine. But the blob is coming and he's engine damaged, so he can't even run away. Bulldoze in the queue for Rikli. No.
And the stone pillars taking all the flak 30
Lost
shots,
control
by
of
the
the
way.
sector.
Well, there are a pillar. At least Rikli does not have to do so, it looks like it. So Random Blob is slightly less deadly.
Yeah.
Sherman
This dude
105
has
is
barely
reporting
any
in.
health. It's trying so hard. I mean, luckily the Strauss troop is just getting plenty of free kills.
A victory point is under
Yeah,
attack.
fast way to
We
vet
must
up.
act.
But like I said, even if Nico recovers, he has no counter to the 105
taken our
Sherman. He
victory
can't
point.
hold VPs, it's literally impossible.
Yeah, I mean,
Stoßtrupp
Yeah,
must
you're
go! Yeah, that's, I think, yes. Oh no. Oh no.
Bulldozer just charging it
Almost
against the
there.
Stu.
Germans have 25
Fires a
points.
shot. Doesn't do all that much. Black 30 backing up even further. Nico has no muni. He can't Faust it. He can't do anything to it.
It's the decider game, right? So Nico refuses to leave from the game. Never mind. God.
Battle is ours, Commander.
Oh, I'm sorry, chat. It didn't give Blob. Sorry, after the Stuke strike hitting the Rent a Blob, I
It
swear I
gives
thought
veterancy.
it was. Oh, it does. Okay,
I
thank you.
think, but Chet always knows more than I do.
I was. Let me double check the footage, but I'm pretty sure when it fired the shot, it gained veterancy. But anyway, sorry, Ovadi.
Yeah.
What happens now?
Well, now we move into the finals for the main dish, Rikli against Ray. But before we start, I want to do a quick ad break because there are multiple things that I want to point out. First of all, you can, if you like what you're seeing, feel free to drop a follow here on Twitch or a sub or be a subscriber on YouTube. We're streaming there as well, so you can pick your favorite streaming service to watch the beautiful games. And I have something planned for next Saturday around, I'm not sure yet, but I think it will be around 4 p.m. UTC. So yeah, 4 p.m. UTC. I want to host the King of the Hill games games here on MetaPlays to get some games in on the new patch to see how the new battle groups fared. The rules will be quite different to the standard rules that we have on the tournament. It will be basically full meta abuse. I will allow all battle groups. There will be no vetoes, no bans. I will have a really large map pool where people can choose. The contender gets to pick which faction he wants to play and which map he wants to play. There will be a lot of things. And I think there will be a lot of amazing games. So be there. I will do later, probably tomorrow, a post on Reddit, a post on the MetaPlays Discord. If you're not already there, feel free to join it. And if you want to support us more, where we might even be able to offer some cash prizes on those events where we test things out, like show matches or King of the Hill events, you can become a Patreon of RTS on the website, which is pretty easy. Or you can donate straight into the prize pool of the next event, which Gunther did with £6. And Tony did it as well. He said to reinvest the earnings that he got last tournament from his second place. So we have a really large prize pool this tournament, and you can increase it for the last tournament of the year, the last tournament of the season in December. So I hope you're enjoying it, and we will be back with the finals in a couple of seconds.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. If you go to 2:19:20 in the stream, the Stu takes a shot, hits a bunch of the infantry, gains veterancy. So unless I am incorrect in some way, a Stu shot hitting the Rent-a-Blob did give veterancy.
All right.
That is all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a couple of seconds. Alrighty. I will send you game number 1. Because Daniel is not answering, so I assume. Let's say, please don't tell that I didn't upload. I saw the game number 1 somewhere. Oh, I'm not muted. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1. Eagle Strike number 9 finals. Ray against Reekly. We are on Twin Beaches. And I'm incredibly hyped because finals are always great fun. And it's the first time for Reekly, if I'm not mistaken, to be in the finals. So, there are expectations, right, Mr. Greyshot? What do you
Scout
think
squad
we
is
are
ready
going
and
to
able.
see?
We'll find what
Well,
you need.
without looking at units and what, Ray typically likes the MG Bazooka intro, but versing the Vermach is a little bit of a twist. Maybe less Bazooka, more MGs. Reekly, I'm not sure. Let's see. Reekly's going with a double Pioneer and a Grenadier start. Okay. Avadi, was I right about Ray?
Yes,
Heavy
Ray
machine
doing
gun
his
has been
casual. The
requisitioned.
Ray special. You know, when you go to dine at Ray's, you know what you get. MGs are all the way to do it. He's a firm believer that riflemen are useless and the only real way to play USF is with MGs, so let's see how this will play out. We are on Twin Beaches, probably the map with the most meta knowledge being in the game since day number 1, has seen most
Engineers on the
tournament
field.
games ever, which gives me a little bit of a surprised vibe that Reekly is not starting with triple Pioneer. Some would say that's the most efficient way as Wehrmacht to play this map, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see how this plays out. The hill is now getting into control of Ray. The map got a slight rework, right? A couple of patches, so the fuel got reduced from 10 to 8 to make it less of a high fuel map. Ray now has fuel advantage though.
Yep. I will say, Reekly putting mines down, I think, in similar to like what Ray does in areas where there could be travel or high likelihood of travel. So nice to see. I also liked what Reekly did. He immediately, as soon as he was hit by the MG, immediately went to the building so he could stop
Enemy
being
forces are
suppressed because
converging
he
on a fuel
just got
point.
suppressed as he got to the building, got in the building, then got out. So now the MGs has to set up. Grenadiers make it to cover. Scout units are getting close.
Which unit?
For our first
Which
engagement in
unit do
mid.
you focus on, the MG or the scout? But we have a
Right now,
flanking
the MG
Pioneer.
I would focus on.
Yeah, but the scouts have not much damage, but they have great accuracy, so they do great damage. However, Reckley wins the first infantry engagement there. MG has to go home. Will might lose even the second model. Nope. But
We're losing a fuel
second
point.
MG comes around and Gren has to go home. Oh, might even get wiped. Scout accuracy might save the day. Nope.
Deploying engineers down.
But more infantry is coming in from Reekly, will force off. And suddenly it looks really, really good for Reekly. He got the map, playing an extended tier 1, getting officer quarters, full retreat from Ray, and some good old minesweeping by
Fuel
the
point is being seized by the enemy.
engineers on the beach side. That was an amazing first
Territory
Yeah.
on
engagement.
supply. They've cut us off.
It was indeed. Now all of Reekly's forces have
Vander,
additional veterancy.
it's done.
That means also the Grenadiers can heal themselves, which was really good for him. Ray is just got the medical, the medical HQ for his base, so he can now heal all of his men.
Construction of the
And as the
infantry
MG's
support
coming out, open to support the engineer in mid, or near mid.
Yeah, Reekly, the nice decap on the beach side, was able to do a lot of damage. Reekly... Oh, we didn't check out the band. Such a noob caster error, but since Ray does not have advanced infantry in the loadout, I think Reekly banned it. You know, Reekly is so honed and he's training so much. Let's see if he's able to win his first title. There.
Yeah, I
And-
mean that Rent-A-Blob has been so powerful. It's probably a good idea they remove that. But again, I know heavy weapons is also pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Territory
Alright.
sector
Oh, MG
claimed
is
by the enemy.
outflanked, but
up.
second MG is coming around.
I will
But-
say Reekly has done a really good
Oh,
job
he
at
might get the
reducing.
MG.
An entire gun crew has been killed.
No.
Toy grenades. People called them toy grenades, but they did their job. He stole the MG, merged into it to keep it in the field, and Ray might lose the other MG as well. Nope, Reekly did not react there on time. Let it slip. But major first wipe there. Reekly now 4 Grenadiers and a stolen 30 cal. Going for breakthrough. And he's looking super fine, like mighty fine.
I mean, we've seen Ray off his game, but not this early, not like this. Wreakley just doing such a good job at throwing off Ray. Not to say Ray doesn't have some tricks up his sleeve. We got the personnel carrier coming on in. So
Yeah.
he got some armor, but we'll see. It's a really good start for Wreakley, who's now upgrading his base to Luftwaffe Company.
Yeah, pretty standard. And the stolen MG is such a clutch unit. No, Flamer Pioneer gets denied. Wreakley's able to hold the hill. He has fuel advantage. Ray is getting the half train though. But with fuel advantage, Wreakley has a great lot of choices what he's getting next.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Well, we know one choice. Wreakley went breakthrough. So Tiger?
Yeah, late game Colin Tiger for sure. Ray didn't pick a battle group yet.
Munitions point is being attacked.
I don't want to say it, but it smells like Pershing.
Yeah, I mean, especially in these 1v1s, Pershing is just so good because of his speed and firepower, so...
Snare on the half track.
We've lost the
No
territory
follow-up,
sector.
so not a huge thing. Grenade on the MG. Ooh, great damage there. Will be forced off. And I don't think Ray will gain the hill. There's a lot of fighting in this area, but so far Wreakley was able to hold the ground. He's getting 2-1 now. Ray is investing into the Vika squad.
We've lost control of a sector.
Right now, a big issue. Oh, wait, hold on. Double scout pressing to the flank of those Grenadiers and trying to, I'm assuming, go for the Muni.
Yeah,
While
but
the quad
MG
mount's
is in
being healed
position.
from the Engineer.
But MG is not getting the suppression. Hill will now flip into Ray's favor, but it was under some heavy
Bazooka squad
casualties.
reporting in.
One of the scout units hit a mine, forcing it back. 221 is on the field, rushing toward the beach that's on the south side. Most likely the Engineer squad's the target.
Yeah, 2-1 will deny the decaf here. Not sure if Ray will stick around. We have the quad though.
Fuel point is being
It's a
lost.
soft counter to the 2-1. I'm interested to see if Wreakley is going for the hunter. 2-1 gets some Zook shots in though, has to fall back. But look at the ammo income for Wreakley. 56 per minute. He has so many options.
And that's good for him if he can... So many issues we've seen over the course of the last 2 days is just... Oh, you want a Faust to do something? Well, Muni really comes into play. But Wreakley doesn't have to worry about it, at least for the moment. He has plenty of Muni.
Yeah, and keep in mind he's playing Wehrmacht Tier 2, so Wehrmacht Tier 2 loves ammo.
Beginning improvements to our infantry
Yep.
logistics.
Alright, speaking of ammo, he's using it to upgrade the 221 to get that anti-tank gun.
Good old Panzerbüchse.
Meanwhile, Ray's upgrading his infantry to get advanced logistics, making them cheaper to reinforce.
So let's see. Panzerbüchse is out. Is going in. Snare is out. That's a dead half track. Looks like the size of the gun matters.
Supplies are cut off. have
Here we
movement on
go.
front
Quad
line.
goes down. Sadly, that renders the 2-1 with the
We're
Panzerbüchse
losing the fuel
useless.
point.
because there are no other armored targets. But it will open up a lot of avenues for Wreakley to push, and look how red the map is.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's looking great for... I mean, again, Wreakley, as you stated before, very
Caliber
aggressive,
machine guns
and that came in
requisitioned
clutch
to
right
frontline
there.
forces.
But one thing as well that
Our
221
territory
can
cut
do
off from
is
supply.
radio antenna.
Reconnect
So we
with
can
it.
detect other units in the fog of war, which would help.
That would be huge. Like map hack against those pesky MGs would be so good to like prepare your
Yeah.
flanks and so on.
Sector lost.
Ray in the
So
meantime,
again, chat, we can
Rebuilding
confirm
the
that
lost MG
Wreakley
and-
would be map hacking.
Heavy
Yeah, I
machine
know.
gun has been requisitioned.
yeah, radio antennas, the OG map hack. The legal map hack, as I would rather want to put it.
Yes, legal. It's legal.
So Ray went for Pershing, heavy weapons have been picked, and 50 kills.
Assault half-tracks will lead our boys to the front.
Looks like Bazooka Team's trying to go for a cheeky cutoff, but Grenadiers come out just in nick of time to force that to engage and most likely force them back.
Oh boy, we might see a dead Pioneer on the beach. Ray's not chasing, so Pioneer will live to tell the story. First 50 cal is out, third MG's in the queue. Ray's like, you might be able to see my MGs, but I don't get the bigger MGs.
I'll get the bigger bullets.
The bigger bullets. We have a Wirbelwind in the queue though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big issue for him because that block cannon is no
Ooh.
joke. Oh, what?
Been decrewed.
He might be able to steal it. He gets the suppression just in time. Losing the 50 cal would have catastrophic. He tried to smoke it off, reveals his battle group choice. Wirbel comes around the corner though, and we have only one view, and it's inside of the base.
He's getting the upgrade, but still, that's only one bazooka.
Man, I don't know what Reckless. Maybe he increased the amount of gunpowder inside of his toy grenades or something, but his grenades are delivering.
They absolutely are. And again, there is a little bit of RNG-ness to grenades and stuff like that, chat, but
You have command.
like overall,
Research carried
like he's done just a really good job with his micro, with his being so aggressive and catching Ray off guard.
Yeah, Ray's really base pinned. I think we have a really long game in our hands. However, at the moment, Wrigley is ahead. Double VP cap has roughly 100 VP's lead. But keep in mind, it's Twin Beaches. Triple capping is hard due to the VP layout.
Resources cut off. We have territory isolated.
Alright, Grenadiers built some solid cover so he could take the position on the beach. MG, the 30 cal is slowly moving on up against it, but may find itself in a tough fight.
Yeah. Wirbel now moving over.
Again, I will say Reekley's done a really good job at keeping the fuel supremacy. Right now, he's still at 29, all thanks in part to that one fuel point that Ray is trying, but just can't grab.
Yeah, but Ray does not
Closer
need
to
much
the-
fuel, right? He can play full tier 2, tier 2, and
Engineer
offers
squad
everything
has
that he
been
needs.
killed.
Oh, Grenadier almost died. It was so low.
And ready.
But Engineer Squad now being picked by the Wirbelwind, potentially.
We'll get the vibe. He can't chase though, there is the Zoot squad, so he needs to try to get the long range shot in. He gets it, and though he runs and has to run, but he will cut the corner in time and will make it home. But yeah, like I said, Ray does not need much resource. He just needs a VP, little bit of resource income. Cause Persian Colin will save the day, and tier 2 has everything that he needs. Zooks and MGs.
Alright. And if he still had the quad mount, he has interchangeable parts, so he can switch it to pretty much
Yeah.
anything he wants. Alas, he doesn't right now have the Muty for upgrades, but still.
Panzerbüchse said
Oh wait,
being useless. Sitting in the middle doing nothing. He can't even cap with it, right? Because he's not back. So
yeah. Grenadier does get a nice little cut off. So, but Scout Unit's gonna retake that back.
but Ray
see.
really behind. Like he's barely
He's-
able to leave his base.
Engineers on the
Yeah,
field.
I mean he's behind, but he does have a couple of advantages at the moment. He got second bazooka team. The Wirbelwind's back at base, so Reekley can't use it for the
The
moment.
fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Are we going to see a second Wirbelwind? Wirbelwind rarely arrives on their own. Wrigley is still some time away from Tiger. He invested some CP into the smoke bombs.
Commander, you have 5 command points available.
Drops it right in front of the 50 cal, so the Grenadiers aren't being shot at. Maybe can move over slightly to get that territory.
How much are the smoke bombs from Breakthrough? You see them so rarely because people always pick the decapture thingy, the Breakthrough ability, the namesake.
Wait, you telling me I'm going a battle group and I'm not going to pick the the ability that has the name in the title.
Yeah, people are weird, right?
Eh? Well, I mean, it's also Smoke. I mean, it may be something where it's like, well, maybe I need this other one. But Smoke has been really good, so Reekley using extremely well to just stop those MGs from being combat effective, at least for a time.
Well, he has plenty of ammo income, so he can spam those smoke bombs.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it also can spam? Manpower. Reekley at 900 manpower almost. It's he has plenty in the bank. He can again to do or pick whatever he wants.
Chat is smart and says smoke bombs are 40 ammo. It's not super expensive, but it's also not cheap. And by the way, I love the addition of one MP40 brand because sprint is useful. Actually, they are new riflemen, so the normal issue that MP40 grants have, that they don't scale well enough to keep up with riflemen,
off a sector.
is not applying.
Yeah.
Ray trying to
Rebel Wind
destroy
took
the
some
building
shots.
by shooting at it with the Zook squad.
Like, guys, just keep firing bazooka shots. Eventually, it'll collapse.
Yes, no 2 Jaegers are on the way or on the field for Red Wing. The building will slowly collapse, yes, think about leaving. 3 Zook squads do a lot of damage. Oh, that's that MG!
Oh no! And the MG collapses under the weight of the building.
Oh no. That's a
Deploying
huge
MG
loss. MG was such a clutch tool the stolen one to keep or help with map control. In the meantime, Ray was able to creep up or creep back on the map. Map is really, really blue. The advantage that Reekley
Fuel
built up
point is being lost.
in the earlier stages of the game kinda evaporated now. And
Victory
it
point is
feels
under
like Ray's
attack.
back
We must
to
act.
be in the driving seat. Wilbur didn't have the impact that
The
Reekley
victory
hoped
point is
for.
under enemy control now.
Yeah. It pushed back a scout, but you're absolutely right. There, it's just not been a killer, as honestly his grenadiers
Sector's
have
been
been.
overrun. It's theirs now.
Anyway, double MGs are moving down against Reekley's double grenadier and pioneer push. We'll probably get the fuel, but that's about it.
Yeah, the 50
Oh, wait,
kill
what
though
is
on the
this?
beach.
Look at all the infantry though in the middle of the map. Grenadiers, Jaeger squads, all well, a lot of them with upgrades. Now pushing at the back of that MG.
Reekley has plenty smoke options now with 2 Jaegers with smoke, battle group smoke. If he finds,
One of our
if he's able
sectors
to
is now
smoke
in
in the
enemy
right
hands.
moment, he can do some awful damage. Zook squads are not blocked up, so Wilbur can now push, but have fun
Commander,
killing event
we have a-
350 kills.
We've lost control of a sector.
It's a one
Yeah, I'll take
tanky
time.
boy.
Yeah. Again, it has the 25% harder to hit modifier on it. Or 20%,
Engineer
sorry.
squad has
And
been killed.
Something
Also
died,
additional
engineer died, got replaced though right away. And suddenly map is again really web. Such a fluid game. Like, map control shifts an insane amount of time. However, Reekley still
Enemy
ahead
activity.
VP
You're on
wise.
mission point.
And keeping VP
Also,
control in
what-
mind is super important. Keep in mind, VP leader gets to choose faction or map in game number 5.
Engineers on the field.
So obviously it's still far away from a game 5, but you have to prepare early.
yeah. And right now, Reekley's in a really good spot. He's almost 170 points
Territory
difference
sector
right now
claimed
with
by the
Ray. And
enemy.
if you can keep the pressure, that'd be a lot of points in the bank. Meanwhile, I think one issue for Ray might be the sheer amount of frontline units, because we have 4 Grenadier and 2 Jaeger squads. Most of them, the Jaeger squads all have upgrades.
Yeah.
So if those infantry are just running around the map, it might be hard for even 3. Wait, no, he only has 2 MGs. 50 cows, but still, just 2. To hold all that infantry back.
Well, it's about finding those gaps, and so far Reekley is excelling at that. However, Ray is getting close to the Persian cordon. Ray
Wirbelwind
Reports of enemy movement.
gets
You're on
the
victory
wipe
point.
on the bazooka team.
Showing dominance.
Like, you think you have a
They have
counter?
taken our
Not today.
victory point.
But I'm so scared, man. Once Ray gets out the Pershing, it will be tough cookies for
Bazooka
Ridley.
squad. Enemy
He
forces
is
are
quite
converging
some.
on the fuel point.
He's quite behind regarding CPs due to the smoke bombs.
That is true. Actually, okay. So just for context, the Pershing is 11 command points.
Oh, I thought it's
Right,
10.
and,
Losing our capture point.
Then Ridley
Nope,
is
it's
not
11.
that behind. Then they are roughly on the same pace.
Yep. So right now,
We must pull this back. We're
Ray,
down to
sorry,
300
Reekley,
points.
it needs 9 command points. So they both are roughly 2, give or take. At this
Resources cut off.
rate,
We have
especially because like
territory
Reekley
isolated.
is again putting a lot of hits on Ray. I think they'll both come out
Enemy have
roughly the
taken
same time.
territory from us.
Yeah, but you have to. It's insane. Like Ridley has barely any wipes on his count. I don't think even any wipes. And Ray lost so many squads already, but it feels like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Again, I think we're both reacting like this. Again, just to explain, it's just because throughout this, the first set of games we saw with Ray didn't really lose all that much. Ray was pretty dominant. This is the first time we're actually seeing him take some big hits.
Yeah. By the way, the squad that's hidden behind the overlay, because Ray's building against so many infantry squads, is the bazooka squad over here on the top. I just saw that in the stream overlay there.
Of course.
Uh,
All right. Yeah. Again,
but
we
with
have.
control, man. Ridley is doing relatively well. It's just Twin Beaches, man. You can't triple cap, so there is always comeback potential. Ray is flooding a lot of manpower. Ridley is flooding a lot of manpower. Guys, you can't
Full
take your
shot.
manpower into the next game. Oh, Captain Dan might bite
Wait!
the dust. Nope, at 50 kill saves today.
Right? Ray is 1 point away, and so is Reekley. They both have the fuel. They both have the manpower. Looks like it's gonna be battle of the heavies.
It's just who gets faster veterans or faster CP now. We see a dead Zook squad. Ridley is going all in as he usually does. He smells blood in the water.
Bazooka team is still surviving.
Gets it! But no, he has Zook squads in the back. Not sure which veteran. Yeah, that's a dead verbal. Bye bye.
Commander, CPs are. Enemy won't let up. We're down to 250
You know
points.
what? Because of that, both got that extra point, meaning
Heavy
both can
M26
get that heavy
Pershing
tank,
tanks are
and they
available
both
from the
call it
enemy
in.
At the same time, the battle of the heavies is upon us. Who has the better heavy? Is it the Tiger? Is it the Pershing?
All right, let's run through. Right now, there are 2 bazooka teams remaining. I think one has a white phosphorus upgrade. Based on what I saw earlier with the shot, but still, that's
Sector
that's
locked.
it
No
for Ray,
contact.
except for maybe some mines. That's all the AT. Meanwhile, we have 4 grenadiers that can provide foul support and plenty of beauty in the bank for Reekley.
Yeah, oh boy. Tiger is now on the field though, and Tiger will get a warm welcome shot, or will make a warm welcome shot against the MG. Bye bye MG! Gets 2 models right away.
All right. Again, nice grenade on the 50 cal brings it down to about 2/3 health.
Zook's not great against the Tiger though.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
I think
No.
Reckley's
But you know what?
I think Reckley's ahead. I know it might be controversial, but I think once Reckley gets 2 Manas in the back to contest with the Pershing, the Tiger should deal easily with the
Routes are
Zook squads
securing
and
our
keep the
capture
Manas some freedom to
Bazooka
maneuver.
squad reporting in.
I know we haven't brought it up in a while, but that 221 with the AT cannon's still there, and it can still fire that blinding shot at the Pershing. And here we go! The first engagement between the two tanks. Tiger lands the first blow.
Pershing misses though. Wrigley still ahead, has 430, and he didn't drop a single VP in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe even longer.
Tiger lands a second shot on the Pershing and one on the engineer squad, forcing it back.
Tiger
Zooka
doing
teams
a
are moving
lot
on
of
in.
damage,
Capture
but
point under attack.
has to be careful now. Zooks are getting some penetrations and Pershing
Territory
can't
lost.
follow up though. It's not really high HP. Tiger has now to run back and get repaired.
Alright, Pershing keeping the infantry at bay, but the infantry's needed to help protect the Tiger.
We have two Vet2 Pioneers though, so repair speed
Victory
isn't that
point
bad
now
for
under enemy
Wrigley.
control.
Pershing.
Oh!
The white phosphorus shot from the 2-1 didn't penetrate,
Sector gone.
so
We
nothing
must take it
happened.
back.
It just looks cool. It just the white phosphorus just has some smoke on it.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright. I will say Tiger has double Pioneers healing compared to only a single engineer. Oh, nope, here's the second one coming on up on the Pershing.
Yeah, but Wrigley has two Vet2 Pioneers. Not sure if he has sweepers on both of them, but I feel like Wrigley has the superior repair at the moment.
Yeah.
We have one Shrek
Zooka
from Wrigley,
teams-
by the way. So we have triple Jaegers now.
Alright.
Oh, Pershing is coming. Both tanks are not fully repaired though. 2-1 is coming to
2-1 coming to
support.
help.
Oh, Zook Squad might get picked. Nope, gets away. White phosphorus shot penetrates
White
this
phosphorus
time.
shot! Oh, and we got a foul off the Grenadier.
Pershing is
Pershing is
engine
injured.
damage. However, Wrigley has no follow-up. Zooks are screening the Tiger nicely. And 50 cal, it's outflanked by the MP40. Grand 50 cal is going home.
Tiger's focusing on the bazooka team.
Oh, that
We might have a
damage!
wipe.
That might be a dead Zook squad. Every dead Zook squad is an important wipe. Nope, Zook squad makes it
Capture a
home.
victory point.
Ray investing more into Zooks. He's hoping that the Zook squads are able to break the back of Wrigley's Tiger,
Heavy
but
weapon
so
teams
far
are
they're not
being
performing
drilled
well.
and rapid
But
reposition training
how
as we
long
speak.
till Ray reaches critical mass?
Yeah, that's fair. Ray has more men on the field and more AT infantry units, but that doesn't mean that Wrigley can't get infantry AT units of his own. Jaeger squad with a Panzer Shrek has now entered the front
Remaining on the
lines.
front line. We've lost the territory sector.
Oh boy. Pershing is fully repaired. Tiger also soon.
Issue right now I'm seeing as well is, at least frontline unit-wise, Wrigley's is scattered across the map, helping him grab territory, but also not necessarily preventing the bazooka teams from moving on up.
Well, Ray has to play so clumped, and I think Wrigley is abusing that fact by trying to play on the flank, but Ray is fast, so he will keep control with the MGs on the beaches.
Alright, Tiger has the high ground, using it to hit that 50 cal, but the 50 cal's defensive bonuses are keeping it alive.
You have 3 command points available.
What is Wrigley planning to do? He could unlock firebombing. I'm not sure if the 251 with.
Hold on a moment. Pershing gets a decent shot on the Grenadiers, but a large amount of infantry units under Ray is moving up.
Yeah, now we have the big counterattack. It's 2 minutes ago it was the opposite. Wrigley was dictating the pace of the game, was pushing. No Ray is doing it. It's such a fluent game, and not much has changed army composition wise, right? So it's just how the players take the engagements.
Yeah, right now Ray may be thinking long term as what to get next. He has more manpower and fuel in his bank. All right, here we go. Pershing moving on up. Watches the engineer squad get hit.
Tiger
Turns fire
has
on the
veterancy
Jaeger.
advantage. There's no advantage to Pershing, only advantage 1. Bounces the shot. Oh, he needs to wipe those
What?
bazooka squads. Once they hit veterancy 3, there will be such a tough ass to deal with. Like, they're so incredibly strong.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Pershing is close to Vet 2. Would give him a rate of fire weapon accuracy.
50k, gets the crew, could get destroyed. That would be a huge pickup. Zook squad will pick it
Oh.
up, but
Man
has to
point
go
should be
home
spent.
though.
Lost a scout squad.
Scout got wiped on the beach by the MP40 grants, but the main fight, the main dish is in the middle. Tiger and Pershing are trying to dish it out, trying to get into better positions. Ray trying to
One of our
harass the
munitions
Tiger with
points
the Zook
being
squad,
neutralized.
but they struggle. They don't have the veterancy 3 bonus.
Yeah, that Tiger's front armor is no joke. It has 380. Pershing has 300. So that's why we've seen a lot more shots of that Tiger penetrating the Pershing.
Reports of enemy movement.
But
near our
the one
victory
advantage
point.
that the Pershing has, it's mighty fast. Tiger has the range advantage though, and the armor advantage.
Territory
So
victory point now under enemy
Rickley now
control.
going deep into enemy territory. There could be mines here, but he does not care. He is going in.
Pushed us off a
Oh boy,
sector.
Pershing, Zook squad veterancy 2 could have the satchel, but he is not deciding to go in 2-1. Also falling back.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
We get
Track
one
team from the
track
Jaeger
shot.
squad gets a good hit.
Tiger could go
Second hit
forward.
as well.
Pershing has to fall back to repair. The switch of the side for Ray didn't work out. He's now back to repairing, which gives Reckley more time to grab
Black
the map.
Dragon howitzers available to saturate the target area.
Bazooka team moving on in, gets hit by the Tiger, loses a good chunk of its health. A lot of the infantry, though, is suppressed under Rickley thanks to 250 cals hitting from 2 flanks. But though smoke comes in,
Yeah, one Jäger has to go home. Those Zook squad is taking a beating and shooting on the Jäger instead
Victory
of
point is
the
under
Tiger.
attack. We must act.
But Ray still flooding a lot of manpower. Has unlocked Black Dragon.
They've captured a victory point.
Oh boy.
221 gets another white phosphorus shot, blinding the Pershing, if only for a moment. But the Grenadiers are rushing up.
Nate is
Right
sold
on the
on the
50.
MG. That will hurt. Or not.
Loses a decent chunk of health. They're focusing on it with the other
Oh,
Grenadiers.
and gets the
Tiger
from
kills.
the Tiger. Zook squad has got to go home. Is veterancy 3 though? Destroying the
221 is
50
taking a
cal
lot
is
of
the
hits.
priority target. Ray in the meantime tagged up to T4, getting a Sherman.
I
Ray
could see more armor being beneficial.
50 cal gets stolen. Even the other 50 cal might go down. One more shot by the Tiger gets it.
Weapons been decreased.
Heavy losses for Ray.
221 trying to go for the kill.
Pershing going in.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Destroys the 50 cal, will fall back. Ray getting a Hellcat, decides to switch units. A Hellcat will be such a nice addition. AT waste. Reckley needs to invest into some proper AT. Pershing goes in. Tiger is low. Zook squad is
Bounce!
shifting over. Tiger might bite the dust.
enemy has
Red
taken
one from
territory
Pershing
from
has
us.
been used. Tiger hits veterancy 3. Pershing is low. Those smoke bombs.
That's a Tiger
Short.
down.
Tiger goes down. Hellcat gets cancelled.
Oh my.
Sherman in the queue.
Defend our victory
That's-
point. We're losing it.
That's massive.
That's a huge
well, the 50
loss.
cal's a nice steal. The oh no.
They have taken our victory
That
point.
without a heavy, that Pershing has almost nothing to fear.
Yeah, but it needs some time to get repaired. Rickley has VPs, he could rebuild, but it's a long road.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough
We're
fight.
losing the fuel point.
That's all I'm gonna say, Chad. It's gonna be a tough fight, but there's still fouls, there's still Shreks. Rickley still has plenty of muni. And again,
Reports of enemy
oh,
movement near
another
our
50
victory
cal was
point.
picked.
Yeah, but gets recruit, but the veterancy reset is a huge thing. Negating those big,
A victory
big,
point is under enemy control now.
it's not damage reduction, it's received accuracy, but still.
All right. And this is where we got Sherman on the field, and I think this is where we start seeing Wrigley's weakness. He has a lot of infantry that's taking a lot of manpower, which is going to delay any AT or heavy tank or anything that he could potentially deploy.
Commander, we should spend our
2-1 with the white phosphorus shot, forcing back the Pershing. By the way, we missed the wipe of the
lost a weapon crew.
Shrek
All dead.
Jaeger.
Oh, we did.
Oh, Wrigley is getting closer to a new Tiger. He has the few, but 700 manpower ain't that ain't little. It's a lot.
Yeah. And again, as soon as Ray, which, again, Ray's not dumb. As soon as Ray realizes the lack of AT under Wrigley, I think we're going to start seeing base pushes.
I think Ray realizes it, but he wants to play safe. Don't win harder than you already are. Like, Ray is ahead, but he had heavy losses. Infantry-wise.
Pioneer just gets put down by the Pershing. And I
Second
can't
Sherman
believe
on the
saying
way
this.
from Ray. Oh, Ray is replacing lost infantry with tanks.
This is tough. This is really, really tough. Now the Pershing can just stay on the high ground and just pop shot. Oh, never mind. He just shot his bazooka team and led to it dying by the 50 cal.
Yeah.
I-
Oh, of course.
M4A1 Sherman
Wow.
deploying.
Incredible.
Second Sherman's on the field. Can Wrigley stall long enough? Like I said, 7 manpower
Enemy
is a
forces
lot,
are
if,
converging on
especially
the
if you have to
fuel
reinforce
force.
so much
The victory
infantry.
point is under attack. We must act.
Yeah. All right, he's at 250. He needs either 550 more or
And it,
he doesn't have a tank
victory
depot,
point
right?
has fallen into
Nah,
enemy
tank
control.
depot is
This-
not an option, like tier 4.
Yeah, I was just making sure. So he does. He has to go for the Tiger.
Yeah, he has to.
400
Lost
more
the territory
manpower.
sector.
Wrigley
Q1
tries to
takes
play
a
a
hit.
tall game, playing on the flanks, and it
Lost
worked to some
control of the
degree, but no,
sector.
with double Sherman on the field, he can't really do that anymore.
Yeah. Even with the Tiger, he needs to play incredibly defensive.
Yeah, double Sherman, no getting the up, they got the upgrade. 76er Shermans now.
Yeah. Because the fear would be the Tiger would just be overwhelmed by allied armor.
Yeah.
And again, I will say this, that 221 is doing everything it can to just delay the armor and get some decent shots. But,
Yeah. Obviously, Wrigley.
wait.
I don't know. Wrigley is bleeding manpower. Like, he's never going beyond 300 manpower at the moment, and this pushes the Tiger further and further away.
If the cow in the south gets decrewed, that's one of the important. 221 fires a shot, does hit, but again, it's a nice little like bonus shot, but it's not gonna kill a Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman's holding the beach side, Pershing holding the other beach side. I don't know. I really don't know. Third Sherman, I think Wrigley is dead. The loss of the Tiger sealed the deal. Even if he gets the Tiger
Yeah.
out, the Tiger will just get bum rushed by 3 Shermans and a Vet 3 Pershing. The veterancy disparity is huge.
Again. Oh wait, and there the Shermans. Now we're getting closer to Wrigley's base.
Gets
He
his
does
snare
have
off,
plenty
but
of, or some Muni. That's the one thing. Muni-wise, at the very least, Wrigley's still raking it in for at least a moment.
Wrigley's now refusing to reinforce anything.
Commander, we should
Wait,
spend our
he's
munitions.
killing the
Wreckage.
Tiger? I guess. Yeah, I guess you
Sherman
just want
tank,
to remove a
finished and
pathfinding
ready.
issue. Because
Nope.
I was gonna say Wrigley can't salvage it.
Wrigley is at the base, not reinforcing, waiting for the Tiger. How close are we to
Alright.
victory with the books? It's close. It's more health, more rate of fire, but you still have the same problem. The damage is relatively low, and the penetration isn't that good.
I love that Ray's just sitting outside of Reekley's base with 3 Shermans, being like, all right, come out with your hands up.
He knows
surrender."
what's coming, right? He knows that Reekley is waiting for the new Tiger.
300 points remaining for the Germans.
Tiger is now out. We see a fighting nest on the VP. Probably an MG. More MG nests coming down. Ray is sealing the deal. It's now or never for Reekley. He needs to win this engagement, or he has to go home.
Pershing is waiting on the flank.
And that's what I'm told. Yeah, and Pershing comes in. Look at this. Tigers, 50% HP. And it's dead.
That was a good ambush by Ray. That was a very solid ambush.
Yeah, it was an obvious ambush though.
Yeah, I mean it was, but like, man, Reekley was so close. He was so close to beating Ray,
Close to greatness.
but in the end, Ray and again, the only thing I could think of would be activating the Blitzkrieg ability to make the Tiger have a faster rate of fire and movement, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the two.
I
Rate of fire
think,
and movement.
he overinvested into infantry. At least it feels like it. I know Maras are not fun to use if the enemy has Zooks. But
Or even just a pack gun.
Yeah, backtacking maybe into AT guns. Something was needed. Like, the Tiger did amazing. But,
I mean-
yeah. It's just...
Pershing got 48 kills. Tiger got 43. So
Yeah.
again, solid game. It was so close. But yeah, I think a single pack gun might have done it. But again, I will say this. Reekley did incredible with the first game. I
Yeah.
am so curious to see game 2 now.
Yeah, we will be back in a couple of seconds. See you in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 between Reekley and Ray. Reekley put hell of a show in game number 2. It was close. It was a nail biter. But in the end, Ray prevailed. Is he able to reproduce that? Will Ray show why we call him the best player, or will Reekley win game number 2? We will see. Ray
deployed
switching up
into
the
the field.
script how it looks like it. Playing not Wehrmacht, but Dag. What is Reekley doing, my dear friend, Mr. Greyshot?
Well, initially, we have one Panzer Pioneer and with Kretschützen, thinking that right, motorcycle team moving on in. We also have a second Panzer Pioneer. No battle groups yet. Usually, I mean, Oh, yep, there we go. The half track is the next out. So we can see a clown car being deployed.
HMG team deploying.
And what's weird is Wrigley, yeah, is doing well, again, I say race tactic just because he's the first person who did it in this tournament that I saw. But the idea of the MG instead of going into rifleman.
Yeah. It's interesting to see that Wrigley suddenly switched up the script and is not playing rifleman. Obviously, I don't watch much his stream, but when I do, I never see him play MG spam. I might be wrong, but is it the call to switch up your strategy into something you are way less familiar in a tournament setting?
That is fair. The only thing I will say is we have seen how dominant this strat was used against other Doc players. And I just mean that in an idea of going with MGs and bazooka teams over riflemen, because the Doc have a harder time early on with their light vehicles against a bazooka team, and the MGs suppressing their initial infantry. So we'll have to see how things fare. But double engineers is a little bit of a change, I think. I guess to help with the capping.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just... Maybe Wrigley practiced that off stream? But...
I see what you're thinking. He went on stream for hours to show one strategy.
Yeah.
So anyone watching would see one, and then secretly practice with another off the books. Well played.
30 cal did
Alright.
some nice damage in the middle. Bike is getting
Yeah,
held
scout
back at the
units-
moment from the scout, but this is just a matter of time before the scout has to go back. Ooh, Ray is preparing a special. Italian infantry.
Assault grenadiers are a good counter.
Yeah, and assault grenadiers. Second MG on the way from Wrigley. L640s are still some time away, 1 CP. So Wrigley has plenty of time to prepare, but it's hard to prepare for a strategy
Heavy machine
when you
gun has
don't
been
know it's
requisitioned.
coming.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, there's a second 30 cal. Also, we got some mines being placed by Wrigley just in case something chases. I don't know. I don't see either player being super aggressive at going for a kill, Ray.
Yeah.
Orders have
That
been
was a
carried
joke.
out. We're losing a fuel point.
Oh, assault grenadiers are coming in. Assault disembark will kick. Not now,
Oh, and
because
the
he
other
left
30
while the 250 was not in combat, so no assault disembark for Ray, but it's not needed.
Commander, starting ISC
Map
upgrade.
control
you know what,
looking
it's-
well for Ray, at least resource-wise. Wrigley has VP advantage though, but
Enemy
I don't think
movement near
Ray
a
is
victory
focusing
point.
on VPs whatsoever currently.
No, he's not. Right now down by about, what, 85, but still, it's not, I guess, as important for him. It's just important. Oh, nice sweeper, by the way, from the Panzer Pioneer. But it's just important that he just keeps the pressure on Wrigley, which, by the way, pressure-wise, he's gotten 8 kills, and Wrigley has gotten 0.
Oh, that hurts.
None.
That hurts. Obviously, MG Spammer usually don't get many kills. They trade map control with suppression and slow pushes, but
One of our
no
munitions
kills
points
whatsoever
being
is a bad sign.
neutralized.
250 will do the good old minesweeping, but since there is no follow-up, 250 will survive. MG
Set the gun up here.
can't move up. Yeah, repairs
Commander,
there on time.
ISC upgrade. Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Scout pops a flare, but immediately the motorcycle team just dives on in with its Vet 1 ability. It should be able to easily push back that scout unit.
A victory point is under
250
enemy
already
control
combat
now.
ready once again. MG will forced off.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Retreat nades.
Right.
Get dodged. Or not on point.
Panzer Pioneers push back by the Engineer Squad, but Assault Grenadiers are the king right now at close range combat, force the Engineer Squad back. Captain and 30 cal moving on in against that light carrier.
And we have a half track on the way for Wrigley, so pretty standard here.
The enemy is
build
stealing
order
our
so
munitions
far.
point.
But Wrigley struggles with map control. It's not as bad. He's, but I still feel like Ray is ahead, and Ray is getting a lot of tier 2 units. Has the Panzerjäger out, has the MG in the queue.
Get to cover.
He is setting up. So yeah.
No, I mean, right now, just across the board, Ray is just doing a really good job of keeping the pressure. Now we have an MG34 coming out. Let's see. Meanwhile, Reekley has that carrier. No upgrades yet, but I guess it gets just fire with its main gun.
Yeah, it's enough. The Pintle 50 cal is decent.
Concentrate your fire.
First Zook squad no in the queue for Reekley.
Taking rounds. Enemy CP in sight.
Mine gets spotted in the middle.
Enemy contact.
Just the anticipation in the air, man. Like, Ray's waiting for the 2 CPs. He is a little bit behind manpower-wise. Not behind, but he lacks the manpower to get the L640 call in right away. Oh, Captain Dan might bite the dust if Reekley is not retreating him.
An entire gun crew has
And
been
look how
killed.
Ray is setting up. He got the sweeper out, is not even going for the sweep. He's trying to look at the main road if there are any mines. Garros Wagner will lose the Panzerjäger though. Major wipe there.
Yeah, I was watching that. It's like, what?
So Halftrack will have some more free roaming time. L640s have been unlocked. And here we go.
Engineers have been reinforced.
What?
Ready to get to.
Attempted pick on the
supply.
captain does
They cut us
not happen from the half track. Half track now walking into a bazooka, or backing up into a bazooka team.
Weapon support center is taking
Zook's
sustained
team
damage.
really important now. Second Zook is on the field. I want to know if Reekley is anticipating the L640s. Or he's like, alright, I don't need anything else, so double Zook would be the safe bet. I didn't saw anything, so Ray is probably cooking.
He just went
And
through
they get
the
a warm
barricade.
welcome right away. They don't have the upgrade yet. I think one L640 will go down. Halftrack gets
Half-track
picked
is
though.
trapped.
Zook squad
Hey,
gets into position, gets some connecting shots, but both L640s get away
wait.
and gets the
Sector
wipe on
lost.
one, so
No
it's something.
contact.
Halftrack for L640.
Yeah, I mean, they got look, killing the personnel carrier is a pretty good win, but you did lose one of your L6s, so you didn't get away scot clean.
Yeah, double Zooks saved the day.
Got free. Yeah.
The first strike damage that the L640s usually do wasn't that big. He might pick up a scout
The enemy
though,
have taken
so
territory
something.
from us.
Scout unit may burn to death on the retreat here. Yep,
Lost
there it
the scout
goes.
squad.
L6 getting some decent hits in. Now hitting the base.
Yeah, they're
Well, it has to pull away though.
quite mobile, so there will be a plague.
Keep firing. No matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, he gets a
And
new
I-
half-track
M3
out though.
half-track moving to the line. Resources cut off. We have territory isolated.
Okay. Personnel carrier moving on in, hitting the Panzer Pioneer. Engineer should be able to force it back.
Yeah, L6, at least he got one, so the wipe potential
Our
is
sector
lower, but
is now
still.
in enemy hands.
Zook
Bazooka
squad
team trying to win against Panzer Pioneer. That's not happening.
sprinting into combat. Yeah, but the L640 should get away easily.
Alright, and does he have any health upgrades for it? No, Ray has not gotten any upgrades for any of his forces.
Yeah, he didn't take.
Wait.
Oh boy,
No!
more!
Alright. I heard these are the these were incredible in North Africa. So I understand why Ray wants to deploy so many.
Well, they are fast. They have a damage potential, and
Bazooka
Let's
squad
see.
reporting in.
Alright, but 3 L6s, all with flamethrowers. Meanwhile, we got 3 bazooka teams and a 75 up. Oh no, not 75. It's a quad mount upgrade.
oh, I think he needs a GMC upgrade. I think
Defend our victory point.
Ray is
We're
committing
losing.
everything. Like it won't be. I win the game by minute 20, or I will be dead.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Well, maybe
Again, I
the
think the
half track with the quad is not a bad option just to keep infantry at bay. Ray has no anti-infantry counter. He upgraded all the L640s into Flamer, has no so-called Panzerjäger on the
Enemy
field,
is
no
winning
heal
this
as
fight.
well.
MG fire! Taking MG fire!
But all the L6s need is just a little opening. They just need one bazooka team or more just to be a little weak. And there it goes. They're pushing in the mid. Actually, the quad mount's doing some damage. Puts one down.
Yeah, no vibes, I feel. What will help against
Nothing.
infantry?
Sorry, chat. Again, my opinion was that the L6's armor was just too thick. Like it, you know, as many people know, the L6 can take shots from even a Tiger tank or, you know, a Pershing. It's really thick armor, so I wasn't expecting the quad mount to have such, you know, penetration.
They don't
but,
have
you know,
much
I'll have to put that
armor.
into my calculation.
The saving
That's my
grace
joke,
for them
yeah.
is their small target size, right? Like nobody's able to hit them. Usually.
Yeah, their best armor's on the front at 50. They don't have a lot.
You know we're here!
But yeah, they're small, but they have a lot. They can do a lot of damage with their flamethrower. Engineer needs to retreat.
Might
There's
get
a
wiped.
bazooka
Zook
team,
Squad
though, that
is
help
in
guard.
the position though. Four Zook Squads on the field. We have the Kanona now on the field. Getting heal.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Alright, let's
Actually,
see.
I feel like Reckless had he got the MG wipe, or the stolen MG got decrewed. He has plenty of Zooks. Due to the heavy investment into L640s, Ray is on the clock. He will even lose the Panzer Pioneer.
It's done, Commander!
Again, great pick with the mortar carriage. Here comes the L6s.
Yeah, but the Zook Squads are in position. Does he have the satchel? I don't
No.
know. But L640 has to run.
Weapon crew taking
No, he, unless I'm mistaken, has the white phosphorus shot looking at the unit.
Assault
He retreated,
abstracts will
but
lead our boys to the front.
Rickley now going for
briefly looked at it.
Pershing. If Rickley survives long enough, he has decent whip control, decent VP control. 6 more CP, or 5 more CP rather. Once the Pershing hits, Ray is toast. He has nothing.
Yeah,
He's
Ray
like
would be
ages
almost in the
away from
exact.
any meaningful tech up.
He would be almost in the exact same situation that Rickley was in the previous game, where he has a lot of stuff but not a lot of hard counters. Wait, I'm sorry. Is that Kone?
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
Yeah,
point.
Kanona in the back. Usually I'm a huge fan of it. Field heal and against MG is great. But there are not many targets.
Victory
Against
point is
moving
falling
infantry
into
squads,
enemy control.
not the best unit.
Yeah. Alright, victory point is now going to be back under Rickley's control.
Rickley is doing
Uh,
well though. And the L640s didn't have the power spike that Ray hoped to get. The half track
point is
is
being lost.
dominating. However, we have the Panzer Jägers now on the field.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the farthest Ray's getting is Assault Gladiators through the middle. But Bazooka teams are now... Oh, actually, Bazooka team's running to engage that. That might be a nice little win for Ray. Engineer getting close for a satchel? Bazooka team might be able to finish an L6 here.
We
He
need to
does.
use our command points.
We're down to one Italian tank.
We have to
Code
pause
8.
for a second. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I will need to go into a be right back scenes. I have to break there because something is happening. Be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the delay. There were some behind the scene issues, but let's continue with this game. Oh boy,
Bazooka team knocked out L6 and now trying to kill the artillery piece.
and that's a dead Kanoder. Nope, he gets taken in time, so worst thing got avoided. But it's looking really bad for Rayman. I was not looking for 1 second, and both yeah, and Ray froze in the towel. Wow, we could have waited 20
The battle is
seconds.
ours. Stand down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1-1. However, first of all, before we continue with the next game, congratulations, Radcliffe, for 1-1. However, it's technically a 2-1 because Rickley picked in game number 3 Pershing Battle Group again, but it was vetoed by Ray, which means he's not allowed to pick it. This game, Ray was like, fine, we will let it count because he never used anything from the battle group. But in game number 3, he used the Pershing call-in, even though the battle group was banned, and that's an admin loss.
Yeah.
So, even though Rickley just equalized the game, he gave away game number 3. Well, guys, it's an admin loss, and I don't see, like, if you make such a major mistake and don't respect the vetoes, you get punished for that. I'm sorry about that. But first of all, I want to thank Greyshot for joining me. My next co-caster will be Daniel, so we will be back in a couple of seconds with Daniel. Thank you, Greyshot, for stepping by. Some final words?
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Alvadi. Honestly, these games have been great. Look, Rickley versus Ray, that first game was so intense. It was awesome. Can't wait to see the remaining games. Again, please, everyone in chat, stay for Daniel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the remaining games. And yeah, good luck to the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, see you around, my friend. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 4. If it lets me tap in. I love that when things don't go smooth. Here we go. Game number 4 between Ray and Rickley. After a short introduction, I will mention why that's game number 4 and not game number 3. We have Ray as USF, standard USF stuff, at least Ray special, and Rickley as the Wehrmacht. What is he doing, my dear friend Daniel?
Scout
No, buddy.
squad is ready.
He's doing a relatively standard addition of Pio Grand opening. We do see a lot of Wehrmacht players favoring the third Pio, but this map isn't that big, so he can be. It's understandable that he might just want to get more Grins out quickly.
Yeah. So to address the elephant in the room, why it's game number 4 and not game number 3, it's simple.
Heavy machine gun has been
Rickley
requisitioned.
or Ray banned Pershing for Rickley. However, as we saw in game number 2, he picked that. However, Ray was so nice and said, since he didn't use anything from this battle group, that's fine. However, in game number 3, he used the Pershing call-in, and that's obviously an admin loss.
Well, I'm going to defend Rickley here because, like I was just saying to Ovadi before we started up here, Rickley plays the same strategy over and over and over in auto match. And if you click the same button 1,000 times in a row, it's pretty hard for that 1,001st time to remember to not click that button. Pro tip for Rickley, if you watch the stream in the future, remove battle groups that are banned from your loadout.
Yes. Oh man, it makes me sad. And Rickley deserves all the trash talk that he's receiving now because he played in so many
look, he's
tournaments.
He's only played in like 10 tournaments, so how can you expect him to have figured out how to unequip battle groups? I mean,
Yeah.
it's at least half a dozen menu clicks to remove a battle group, and I think that's a tough ask for some people.
Yeah,
This
obviously.
pile might go down here for Rickley. Really terrible retreat path through the MG, Scout, and Engineer fire. Yeah,
Deploying
easy loss
engineers
there.
now.
Oh, you were a couple of seconds of ahead on me because I had a huge leg spike. I would catch up to...
Enemy infantry. Close it
Oh,
in.
weird. Oh, there it goes. It just hung.
yeah, I
down.
catch up to live, so we should be synced up now. Pioneer bites the dust.
Yeah, and that I think is more significant of a loss than it might at first appear. At this stage of the game, it's losing a Pio in. I'll back off from the mic until we fix the sound.
No,
here.
that's no
Losing
problem.
A Pio at,
I turned up my mic.
Okay.
It should be better now.
We have territory isolated.
losing a Pio at this stage. Look, he hasn't. If we look at the attack map, he has not capped. A lot of the map is not capped, and so losing that Pio is huge. It means that these two 16s in the middle are going to continue to go uncapped. Means he can't harass that plus 10 fuel in the corner. So, we always joke about how losing piles is part of the build, but that pile loss in the build is usually a 6 or 7 minute play, not a 3-minute play.
Yeah. Also, chat says I'm good. So, especially on Langgrace and on Rickley's position, the bad side, as some would say, losing capping power
Commander,
is really not a good idea. So,
Yeah, and we're seeing him go officer quarters, so even more value out of those Vet 1 Pios that now won't be there for him. We'll see if Ray can take advantage of the officer quarters. I do think OQ is a viable build for sure, but it does mean you have to often deal with the half track without AT for there's a small window. So if Ray's macro is good, which it tends to be, and he's got good fuel control, he might be able to get a half track out really quick, and I'm not sure that Rickley is going to have an answer for it in time, unless he also macros perfectly.
yeah, I agree. However, Officer Quarters is getting more and more popular in this tournament. Saw
Yeah.
it in every other game.
I
And
love it. I love having the Vet 1 Grant. It feels great to have the heals, to have the extra combat power. It's very stable,
Yeah,
as long as you can deal with that early light vehicle.
I think against USF it's a better call than against Brit because the half track is strong, but it has less of a power spike potential than the Humber. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's not the Humber. It's not going to kill you on retreat like the Humber does.
yeah. So I think you can get away with it really well and try to get some advantages here. Even though against MG spam, getting extra ground is always really hard.
Yeah, and it's tough early for Wehrmacht. I mean, the Grens are pretty decent with Vet 1, but they're not the best at pushing in right? They
Yeah.
want to sit behind cover, and with the scouts providing vision and the double engineer, which I really like from Ray. I think it's a really nice addition to this build. That he's one of the only guys who does the second engineer, but it's perfect for blocking flanks. They're very beefy early units with the 100 HP, more than the Grens. So yeah, I think this build's very strong from Ray, and the half-track's already out. Meanwhile, we just have a finished up tier 2 from Reekley, so he could build like the Flak 30 now.
He needs to.
He also has Meanie for a Shrek.
Yeah, he needs to get the Flak 30 or the Shrek because he has no fuel for the 221.
Yeah, you're right. He's very far away. Maybe over looks like a minute with his current fuel income. So
Or he is.
he is decapping that upper left fuel, so that's really good. He needs to claw some kind of advantage back in this game. I think he's going to lose his cutoff.
Yeah.
So, grabbing that left fuel is going to be the only thing that keeps him in this game at this point.
We now see the infamous Langres cutoff pin. But not
Oh, yeah.
from Verma,
MG
but
behind the
from
green cover.
USS.
Yeah, how the tables have turned. The half-track's a quad now, so Grand definitely going to have to get home. He does have the fuel connected, which is crucial because we can see that fuel ticking up for Reekley. He's going to be able to build the 221 if he wants, and it's often a good choice against something like the half-track because you just don't want to chase it around the map with the flak.
Yeah. Yeah, Flak is on the field. Flak is great against MGs, it outranges them, but Reekley still has a tough time getting back on the map.
Yeah, it's going to be slow. I like the choice to target the M16 here instead before the MG because the M16 is really the thing he doesn't have an answer for on the flanks. So making it low HP, forcing it to be more careful around these Grens. Of course, Ray's got two engineers, so it will not be off the field for long.
Yeah, but it's some nice veterancy as well. Damage often, I think, gives good damage. Veterancy compared to, yeah, it's already close to Vet 1 or halfway.
Absolutely.
To Vet 1.
Yeah, anytime you're shooting at vehicles, you're doing more damage, I think, generally speaking. So, yeah, halfway to Vet 1 already, which is nice. And the 221 is coming out, so we'll see what he can do with it. There's already a Zook on the field. Ray with a good amount of manpower. Just these builds, you just don't lose that much. And I'm curious if we'll see another half-track or... Looks like actually Advanced Logistics is his next purchase.
Ray is basically doing the script all over again. Every game is like that.
That's right. No one has an answer for this yet, so...
I have to
We
say,
saw that
though,
one game last tournament. Oh, go ahead.
we saw people succeeding against that. Tushkan, last tournament. I think
That's
Reekley,
exactly
game
what I was
number
gonna
1
say.
was close. It just came down to some macro issues in the late game, but overall it worked really well.
Victory point is under attack.
It's
Yeah.
just what battle group do you ban, right? Do you ban advanced infantry, so the infantry horde is not base pinning you, or you ban the Pershing, so you have a late game fighting
Victory point is under
chance.
enemy control now.
Yeah, it's a tough call because I think, you know, the Pershing covers the biggest weakness of this US build, which is that it's not actually that great of a late game build, just because when you're so weapons team and Zook team, Zook squad reliant, everything can fall apart pretty quickly. Once a couple of your pieces are off the field, you don't have any main lines, so you have no real snares, and you can really just get run off the map. And the Pershing fixes that in the late game, whereas the infantry assault gives you that momentum to just never even get to that point.
Yeah,
Um,
both really unpleasant things. Second flag is on the way, 2-1 is doing great work. Reekley is slowly recovering, but he's still really behind fuel-wise.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Yeah, and I like this choice to not upgun the 2-1 yet. This map is small, so with the two flaks, it can pretty much control the center of the map against the M16 without the Panzerbuska. I'm never going to pronounce that right.
It's
Give
fine.
it to me one time in German. How do you say it?
Panzerbüchse.
It is Buxa. Okay,
Yeah.
Buxa. I have a mental block.
It's okay. It's like when everyone said Puma instead of Puma in Code 2. It's
Research
not a
Well, that
huge
one I have
deal.
less of an understanding for because in English it's Puma. So I don't know why people want to call it Puma. But yeah, so we'll see what Reekley can do here with these flaks. Great positioning. It looks like the flak can't shoot the M16, but the M16 was able to shoot the flak there around the corner. I've never seen that interaction before.
Yeah. So MG42, Vet 2 already doing some god's work. Middle is really a mess game. We have a mortar pit up from Ray. Ray
I love
adjusting
how
his
far back
build.
it is too.
It's
That's great.
The enemy have taken
It will be-
territory
If
from
he
us.
wants another one, he can always put it further forward. But this way, he's guaranteeing that like he can fight over that middle VP and that top VP, and you know his opponent has to really commit to killing that. So I think really good positioning there.
Yeah.
Advanced Zooks. It's the next purchase here. Maybe a hedge against a Werble. Also just going to help against the 2-2-1.
Well, just I think most of Ray's build at this point is just autopilot, where he
Roach.
knows what to get and he does
Yeah.
it. I don't think he's doing much macro behind this, which obviously is not a bad thing, even though it sounds like that. But if you're so ahead and your build is basically built around grinding down your enemy, you don't really want to switch up the script there.
Beginning research.
No. Well, like we said, I mean, I think that game versus Tushkan, my take was that Ray was a little overconfident in this build because, well, when you get a 100 streak on auto match, it's I think it's understandable to feel like you're pretty unstoppable. I mean, you are at that point. And not to take away from Tushkan's really good play in that game, but I don't think that Ray played that build optimally.
Yeah.
We dropped the enemy to 200
And I have yet to see somebody have an easy time against this build when Ray's trying his hardest.
Research carried out.
Yeah, Brood War in chat pointing out Reekley might be well, maybe embarrassed, maybe just stressed out from the fact that he had a win taken away. Certainly doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Panzerbüchse though, gets the half-track though. Zooks on the retreat. Half-track bites the
Yeah.
dust. Full retreat
Our
from...
victory point. We're
Not full retreat from Ray. 50% retreat, but it will be through the full retreat. 2 water pits are working away. Half-track could, or 2-1 could
victory
kill
point
those
has fallen
pits.
into enemy control.
Yeah, really good assault here. He smoked the other MG that he didn't flank.
Yeah, he's
I
utilizing
think he's-
smoke bombs really, really nice.
You're a victory point.
Yeah, might be able to kill this mortar pit. Pushing the MG up really far. He's got Gren, so he can merge.
Germans are down to
Not
200
able to get a
points.
flank on that
Keep
MG,
it
but
up.
the single pile might get into the building. I don't know that will help enough. Might just die to the side gunners.
They just took out one
But
of our
good push,
flanksmen.
gets the pit.
We will lose an MG42 there. Was staying around way too long with little HP. But Zooks not getting the connection there. Will he merge and stay? No, he's retreating. Yeah.
He should. I think he should have. Honestly, he's behind in this game pretty badly, and neither of these Zook squads are Vet 1, so there was no white phosphorus coming in. He definitely could have stayed there. I think a bit of a panic evade. Or
Oh, the
panic
flak
retreat,
though.
rather.
The suppression is so good. And okay, that's something I had not on my bingo card. Command P4 called it Desperation P4.
Man, against these Zooks, this is not going to do it.
Nah,
I don't
man.
think.
He won't do much with it. That's true desperation. Changed my mind.
Yeah, it just doesn't have great
Yeah.
anti-imp DPS. I mean, yeah. GG.
That was not even
like he
close. That was a massacre, man. Ray even
Yeah,
has a
it's like he called
positive
it and went-
KD.
Yeah, I think he realized, oh my god, I can't get the tiger now, and then he quit.
Well, 3-1 for Mr. Ray.
Well, I'm
What
kind
a-
of upset with Reekley now. I would have liked to have cast a second game, and that the fact that he picked a band battle group kind of taken the fun out of it for me.
Yeah, sadly, kind of anticlimactic last game.
No kidding.
But what can I say, man? Rules are the rules. So, guys, I will switch scene now. You won't be able to see Daniel, but that's fine. I want to do a quick ad run once again in favor of Meta Plays and what I have in store for you guys before I will send you off. So, I will do it with my beautiful face, Kerpa. Alright, first of all, even though it says Grey Shot, it's obviously Daniel. I want to do a quick or a big thank you to everyone watching and everyone co-casting. It's always a blessing, like especially having a co-caster around, because solo casting is really exhausting. And then having such a
Absolutely.
knowledgeable co-caster as Daniel makes things even even better.
Thank you.
And
pleasure.
I hope everyone is enjoying it. Feel free to drop a follow here on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. We're streaming there as well on the same time, so you can watch whatever stream you want to prefer. If you have missed games, you can watch the VOD on YouTube as well. We will upload the games from this tournament. They're already there from the live stream, but if you want to have time to wait, we will upload the games into edited formats roughly in a month. If you like what you're seeing, you can also drop a sub on Twitch. You currently also get 1 month of Disco Nitro if you do so. And you can also become a patron of RTS on the website, which helps us to grow this project. And I can't stress out enough, if we get more support, we can host more tournaments, we can do team game tournaments, 4v4, 2v2, everything else. I'm having a blast doing all those events, so I love that. And one last thing. Next Saturday, around 5 p.m. UTC, I was thinking maybe 4 p.m. UTC. It's not clear yet. I will do a post on Reddit tomorrow. We will have a King of the Hill event on MetaPlays over here. I want to get some games going where people can play the new battle groups in the new patch and do stuff. Because, well, this tournament is sadly before the tournament or the new patch happens, so I think games on the new patch will be fun. There will be different rules to the standard tournaments. I hope you had a great time. And see ya next time. Bye-bye.